Hello, happy Tuesday. How is everybody doing today? I am tired. I'm very tired. I had classes started up again for my summer term, and one of my classes is 6 hours long every Monday. So, a wee bit tired from that, but we ball. I think today's going to be a little bit more low key. We've been playing a lot of gameplay recently, and I really just wanted to do a bit of building. Namely, base game building. We haven't really done a base game build, at least not in a very long time. Phoenix, thank you so much for sewing your daily button. Sophie, thank you so much for your first time chat, and also for your daily button. Oh my goodness. Thank you, thank you. How's it going? But yeah, we're just gonna have a chill one today. I don't even know if we've done a fully base game house. I'm not going to keep it like budget restricted. We're not gonna do a starter today just because I really wanted to do this particular thing that I saw on Pinterest. But yeah, so I'm super excited to get into it. But before we do, let me just give a couple thank yous because lots has happened over the past couple of days here. Yes, I know, I'm excited for the base game build. I will use Toolmod and stuff, but that doesn't mean you're not able to download it. Anyone, whether you're on console or PC, will be able to download this off the gallery. It's not going to have any CC or anything. Okay, so Royals of Celestia, Castorena, Cozy Lisa, and SL something Baker. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce that. Thank you all so much for those follows. Welcome to the pod, you're now treasured members. And guess what that means? We hit 200 followers. So we hit it off stream, I'm sorry, but I'm very excited. So thank you all for those follows, I really appreciate it. We're now, past it. So my new follower goal, I guess, is 210. I guess it automatically did that. I was going to try to put up to 250, but it got mad at me. So we're going to keep it at 210. We'll see what we do. But I'm thinking we should do something fun for 200 over here. I don't know. Well, I'll have to think about it. But anyways, thank you so much for all of that. I don't know. It's making me very happy. I really appreciate it. Also on YouTube, oh my God. Thank you, YouTube, if you're watching this like in a couple of days when this goes up there. My video on the veggie, the veggie challenge, like the very veggie legacy challenge, has so many views, and I was so shook. So thank you so much for that, and thank you, Lil Simsy, for creating the challenge, of course. Don't ever want to steal her spotlight, bless her heart. Okay, so here we go into the game. This is the floor plan that I have. Let me see if I can make it a little bit bigger just so you can see it right now. So this is the house up top here, as you can see. And then the middle one is the bottom floor, and the one below that is the like top floor. I don't think you can see it, but wait, hold on. Where's my little cursor? Right up here, down here. This is actually the top floor, as you can see. So it's kind of like weirdly laid out, but I'll be using that. And I think that's pretty doable in the base game. I think it would be really ideal if we had something like seasons to go along with it, but we're just going to try base game and see what we can do, because I'm sick of the base game slander. I feel like there's a lot you can do with it, and people don't know that. So that's what we're going to aim to do today. All right, so let's get out a floor plan first. It's just easy. It's a rectangle. And I think I'll have like a nice backyard with a pool and whatnot. Looks like they have a decent front yard as well, so I might build this around the middle. I don't know how big the rectangle's got to be, but let's say the bedroom should probably be around this big, maybe, or something like that. And then the stairs just have to fit back here, so that can be like the width of the house. Yeah, it is stunning. I don't know who posted it on Pinterest. Let's just pray it's not AI generated. I don't think it is, though, because it looks like a real floor plan. But that'd be embarrassing if it was, because I don't really love generative AI. But let me see. It is art, so it was like 3D rendered, it looks like, on a website that makes floor plans. But that doesn't mean it's not like real. It's just a house that hasn't actually been built yet, so it's just like an example. But yeah. Okay, I think we're good. Anyways, all right, so the flooring, You've been renovating the Roswell family house with just base game in Strangerville, and there's so much in the base game you can now create a beautiful. Absolutely, especially with all the recent updates. I just saw a little Simsy video the other day that was talking about how, oh, there's a bathroom here. That's interesting. We'll make it this big then. She had like a base game build recently, and it was so pretty. And I rather feel that people are forgetting how much we've been given over the years. Completely for free. I think that's the shape of this is it a bathroom? Hold on. Let me pull up the image a bit larger for myself. You guys don't need to see that, but you probably can see it even better than I can on OBS. Let me see. Here we go. Oh, I think it's a laundry room. Ooh, I like that actually. We don't have, oh shoot, we don't have laundry in the base game, of course. I can make a fake one. I've done that before. So we got a little tiny laundry like right here. Actually, it's a bit more scooched in, like so. And then the stairs like wrap around here. And there's like a closet here. Hi Trilla, thank you so much for the lyric, I appreciate it. And then we've got like the living room over here and an entryway. So let's do, the living room is theoretically about this big. Maybe more, maybe like that. The entry looks like we've got like a closet here and then another little entry piece right there. Then we've got like a doubly long hallway that kind of goes all the way down like so. This looks a little silly right now, but don't worry about it. And then I think, yeah, I guess this is it. It's just a little rectangle. So this is a bathroom here. And of course, this is like an open floor plan, so we're gonna delete most of this. Like so, but that was just for planning purposes. Maybe the bathroom could be a bit bigger, although I like having, well, no, we'll give him a nicer bathroom. So entry, bathroom, hallway with like a little closet here. We've got living room, bathroom, laundry, and a nice big space for the stairs to go. This is like a dining area right here, and then like a wraparound kind of kitchen. So I'll put like 2 walls here. It might be half walls, and I can always do that after the fact. That's, for me, open to interpretation. And then when it comes to the second floor, it looks like it's about half the width. It might be supposed... I think it's supposed to just be the width of that 1 bedroom downstairs, but that's not... That's kind of too skinny almost. Let me see. I think I'd like to differentiate the 2 pieces of the building a little bit more. So maybe what I'll do is I'll have this come out one here, and I'll just make the bedroom a touch bigger so that we can do this on top. Okay, and then that looks pretty good. There is like a covered porch area at the front here on this corner. So I guess I'll put like a bit of something around the side. Kind of like this. Yeah, that's fun. And then there's like a roof there as well. Now I can look at the image itself. Okay. Okay, that's pretty cool. Also, we have so many good base game windows now that I feel like this is going to be a breeze. First, though, let's maybe do some of the roofing. Oh, there's a deck up here. Oh, I like that. Very cool. All right, so first we got the half-gabled roof, and it's facing this way. I feel like this fits really nicely in Oasis Springs as well. So that's also helpful. Goes up to about there on that angle. I might even make the first floor a second wall height. I know that's unpopular, but don't worry about it. Also, the decking up top doesn't have to go all the way around. I might do it anyway, just 'cause, but it's a pretty large deck to have. The scale is not perfect, I will say. I guess we should do the floor plan up here too, actually. Hold on. I love the new windows we got for the Sims birthday. Absolutely. We're going to be using those a lot, I think. I suppose first I should put the stairs in and figure out what the orientation is of them, because they are going to wrap like this. And then if we put them down here, will they fit? Oh, they do perfectly. You love medium or tall wall height. It's definitely unpopular, but I find short wall height short. Yeah. It totally depends on the situation, I think. There are definitely some instances where the short wall height is irritating, but there's use cases for all of them. All right, so up here we have a closet and a bathroom in this spot. Oh, it's kind of open. Oh, that's weird. All right, we'll cut it off because that's kind of odd, I guess. Shall we have a landing? I think we'll have a landing. Maybe. Let me think about this. I don't want it to be completely open to down below, so I might just have like a tiny landing like this. We can still have a big bathroom with a closet in it and everything. Okay, sure. All right, now on to our windows and whatnot. Okay, so windows and doors and fences. In the base game, yeah, the happy birthday wall, these ones are going to be perfect for today. Oh my god. Oh, and this one too. Yes, that looks so good. Do you have a second wall height version of it? No, we didn't. Okay. That's okay. These are good. So up here, we kind of have like a skinny long window. So what I'm thinking is we either do 2 of these ones or we put these side by side. I think it looks better with this in the black. A bit more like the reference photo there. And then down here on the first floor, we've got a vertical one, which apparently goes out to the extending part there. And then something like this one maybe to fit right there. Oh, that looks so good. Oh, good. Oh, and we could do this and then this. That looks so cool. Because that's what it looks like on the photo. There's like multiple sideways windows. That looks really cute. Okay, and then what they have, which is really interesting in my opinion, is like tiny little square windows that go all the way down like this. And then they duplicate this situation right here. Slay, exactly. I need a slay emote, by the way. When I get more emote slots, the amount that I say slay needs to be studied. I don't like that this isn't the same height. Like, I wonder if I should do a little, like, something like that. And then, yeah, I think that looks a bit better. I'm also prone to saying schley, which isn't even a word. But yeah, I need like my little P guy saying slay. And I have a couple, hold on, let me show you my emote ideas. Cause I'm an artiste. So, oh my god, this one's on a post-it note that's green, darn it. Well, anyways, I've got Snappy Think. You cannot see this at all. I have a little soot sprite option. These are just the sketches. And then I've got my little P eating a croissant because my favorite food is croissants and it would be Snappy Eat. So if you want to say like she ate, it would be like him eating a little tiny croissant. And then we have this one where he's taking notes, but it's on like an ancient scroll and he's got like a little monocle. And then we also have this one, which is jail, because I also say go to jail expeditiously. And so I want to put him behind bars because I think that'd be funny. And then what else? You gotta love a good warm croissant. A Tim's croissant is my weakness, I fear. And then for some like tier 3 emotes and stuff, I wanted to do, you know, like, oh, I can't do it here, but you know how they, with regular emojis, you can do like an eye and then the lips and then another eye to just denote like a silly face. I want to do that, but do it on my little P guy. You can't barely see it because I just use pencil. But something like that. I already did my tippy tappy emote, as you can see. I did that one. Brainstorming other ones as well. For a tier, oh, one of the sleigh ones, what I was thinking is maybe having like a cowboy hat that was pink that just sat on top of the word sleigh. Which would be fun, but it doesn't really match my brand. My brand. So I'm not sure, but something like that. Anyway, those are just a couple of the old sketches, LOL. Thank you. I have been working on my jail cell one. I kind of want it to be animated, but I'm so bad at animating emotes. I've just been using like Canva and stuff. And also I use like a free art app on my PC called Krita because I can't afford like Photoshop or anything like that. Should we do this door? It's not really modern enough. It's really nice. It's a bit too wide though is the thing. We need it to be too wide. Right? Hold on. Can we go down? There we go. Yeah, it needs to be too wide. Tim's cheese croissant heated for 17 seconds. Oh my god. Slay. Working at Tim's is such a... I don't know. There's something so distinctly Canadian about everyone having an experience working at Tim's at least once. And I'm missing out. I haven't done it yet, but I feel like you gotta. I know so many people, like so many of my friends growing up worked at Tim's because like, what else were we gonna do? We could do a sliding door. I don't know. It doesn't really give front door though is the thing. And none of these are like, the old ones aren't really modern enough. I mean, this one's okay. We could probably pair it with a couple of the windows too. So I'm not too worried about it. Let me just see this one again. I mean, that one's pretty good. It's cool that it has the windows around it. It just doesn't really match like as well, but that's okay. But yeah, a Tim's cheese croissant or a Tim's plain croissant are both really good. You worked at the one in the airport. Oh my god, that's so funny. Also, do we have a back porch? Hold on. Let me open up my image again as well. Yes, we do. We have a sliding glass door right here, which is the perfect spot to use our new glass door. Do we do this tall, skinny one? I think we do. It's so cute. I guess we can do it this way. It should be right in front of the stairs as well, which I need to open this up. Ooh, yeah, that looks good. Okay, cool. Anyway, back to the front. So we've got the front windows pretty much complete. We also have the same sliding door out onto this balcony. So I'll put that probably like right here. Feels like a good spot for it. Oh my gosh. I mean, I bet like working in any sort of fast food, you're gonna be experiencing a lot of pretty unfortunate people because there's always gonna be people complaining about one thing or another, but honestly, worth it for the memes. Okay, then we also have a window in the bathroom here. I don't really like how this is laid out and how it's not like symmetrical, but that it's just kind of the way it is, to be honest. Let's do a small one. This can be our window for there, and then maybe we can do the same thing on this side. Or does that just look stupid? Actually, the asymmetrical might be fine. Let's just do it anyway. We can always use a curtain in there. They deserve to have a window. That's fine. The absolute worst of humanity's encounter working in fast food or retail. Absolutely. See, I had a very unique experience of like jobs in my life because I always worked, I kind of worked with like my family, but then after that, I think it's here. I hope that's the right height for a counter. Yeah, it is. Okay, that's good. I don't like how that's not the exact same height though, so I might scooch it down just a little bit so it matches. Anyways, so I worked with my family first, and then I worked with children. That's not gonna work. This one? Yeah, see the problem with having this set of stairs here is that you can't really easily put like windows. We'll see. We'll see if I want to put windows there. I mean, it has it in the floor plan, but we don't really need it. Anyways, but working with kids is wonderful. However, working with parents, oh my God. Parents are so evil. Like the amount that I got yelled at that job when I was working with children is unhinged. I don't like that this isn't symmetrical, but to be fair, they put like a column here, so we can do that too. Anyways, working with families must be an interesting experience too. I don't think I'd be able to do it. Yeah, I don't know. There's just something about like the entitlement of a parent thinking that, you know, their child is more important than everyone else's child. And it's like, okay, I understand, kind of. I'm not a parent, but I get the concern there that your child is like more important or whatever. But like, that's just not how the world works. Like the most valuable lesson your child can learn is how there are more than just, they're not just the only person in the world. And it's really helpful for them to learn that. People who work with children should be more control of themselves. Like you're teaching your kids not to scream at you and each other while you're screaming at fellow adults. Absolutely. That's why I think that working with kids was a gift as well, just because now I don't know, I feel like I'm equipped to basically work in any capacity because of how like crazy it was. I can keep my cool under really extraordinary circumstances. Yeah, that's what I'll say to that. Maybe I'll just put these windows here. Something is not right. I don't like having the window in the... Maybe here? What if I... Okay, hold on. Let me do the smaller one. What if I do like the little square one down here? That's kind of fun. I don't work with kids, but I babysit my 2 young nieces a lot. I found that teaching them emotional regulation has helped me so much on my own. Absolutely. If you've taken any child development coursework in university or anything like that, you'll know that it literally also applies to adults, and it's like very important that we don't neglect. Why doesn't this match up now? Great. I guess we can leave it like that. That's not so bad. Kind of looks like an exclamation point. Anyways, but yeah, adults having emotional regulation is also of vital importance, and I feel like we forget how to do that at some point for some reason. Gets up to there, maybe. There we go. That looks nice. Yeah, that works. Okay. Does the back look weird now? A little, but houses look like that sometimes, so. All right, let's make this balcony now. I don't know what we're going to use for a fence, because honestly, the brand new fence that just came with businesses and hobbies would be so perfect. I can't use that. But it looks like it could be a glass fence, which I think would be nice. So let's see what we can find. We have this one in the base game, which is not great in terms of swatches. I don't like that there's one big pillar like every single panel. I don't think it looks weird at all. Thank you so much. Yes, we trust the process here. I have faith. I mean, honestly, I'm not very good at modern builds, so as with anything, I just love that Pinterest can help you out, and this is how you practice to become better. It's a bit of fun. Should we do... See, the thing is, they don't have a white swatch to the fence. Base game. Why are you doing this to me? So is it better to just use a half wall, maybe? Oh, wait, I could do a half wall and windows in it. Ugh, I'm a genius. Okay. I'm not a genius. But I feel like that's a good idea. Like this probably is a good height. Let me see. Maybe one smaller. Plus that gives the modern vibe anyway. And it can for sure match. Big brain, yeah. Because if we use like these or we use, hold on, I gotta make sure it's only base game. There's other ones that could work. We could chunk these in here. Wait, if we do this one, I think that's better. Let's make this a bit taller. Can we do that? I think that should be a good height. Let me check. Oh, and it's the perfect width too. OMG. This is my big brain moment. Yes. Oh my God. Slay. Eat your heart out. City living. We don't need your fence anymore. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Exactly. Okay. And then my question is, do we do a half wall trim or do we just delete the half wall and make it look like it's floating? Let me see. Because we could do it like that and then the windows are just floating. I get that, but also looks quite clean. Or we could do not basic. I think we want basic stone so it looks nice and sleek. Or we could do that. I feel like it looks fine to keep the wall. Like having a hand railing isn't a bad idea. Plus then I don't have to worry about like moving it and then not being able to put it back properly. So maybe I'll do that. Yeah. Hey, look at me go. Okay. So the next thing, we do need to put a platform on top of here. So I don't know how to do that. Let me see. We'll need to get, where is it? Foundation. The floating fence is good. Okay. I can take it away again. I'll just, let me see. I feel like they both look good. The only thing is that the corners will look a little bit weird. And it has like this little bit of a visual glitch, but if you go, I'll leave it like that for now. We'll sit on it. We shall sit on it. Okay, so now let's put this platform on, as long as it doesn't delete my windows. That's the good thing about better build by. Things don't just delete if you don't want them to. Oh, that's not quite right. See, I want the platform to be going down. Wait, hold on. Wait. What if? Now, hold on. Is that, wait, did I just do that? Did I want to do that? This is like, this is a room now, right? Can I go down? Hello? What exactly does better build by do? Some people use it, not really sure what it's for. That is a great, oh. Never mind. That is a great question. I'll show you. So if you look under here, we have these things selected. Let me just scroll all the way down. So better build by, when you download it, oh my God, this is not helpful. There we go. When you download it, you're gonna get this final option here that you don't see if you don't have it. Oh my God, you can't see it because my thing is in the way. Ah, there we go. So it's down here, better build by. And you can choose what you would like to enable. So I have organize debug, move objects on, ignore unlocks and deletion protection. Organize debug does this. So if you look behind my head, at the bottom of the regular menu here is a thing called debug and live edit. So if you click debug, it brings out all of those debug objects. So instead of you having to open up the cheat menu and do bb.show hidden objects, right? Or bb.show live edit objects, instead of having to put those two cheats in every single time you build, you can just click these buttons and find the things in the live edit. So these are the things that are in the world, but you get them for free. So there's a lot of items hidden in here that they don't even have in the regular menu. Like this newsstand thing is really fun for like a rundown place, but it doesn't actually exist. It's just somewhere in the world. So for example, this bench over here and this bin, those are debug, but you can find them through this menu. So that's the first thing that's helpful. And then the second thing is that it automatically also does the move objects on cheat. So you don't have to do it on when you open your game. So automatically things will, oh, hello, my game froze. There we go. You don't have to do bb.move objects on when you pull up the cheat menu. And the same thing with ignore unlocks. So the regular cheat for that is bb. Ignore gameplay unlocks entitlement. And that's like a lot to type every single time you open the game. So what this mod does is just has that automatically there. So that cheat is to access these things. So when it has these rays around it, it indicates that you have to unlock it like with a career or getting a gold on a date or I don't know, any gameplay things like that are hidden behind gameplay to access them become usable. So I could put the military bed here or whatever this is supposed to be. So that's what that one does. And then the other thing you can do is if you press the 1 key, it increases the amount of items that you can see when you're doing build by. So sometimes you can't just, I don't know, it's hard to see when there's just like too many items. So you're scrolling through for hours and hours. If you do the 1, it's just like easier to see a bigger chunk of them. And then you just press 1 again to get rid of it. I'm trying to think of anything else that's important and pertinent. That's pretty much it. Expand to build by, exactly. So it includes all those things. The other thing it does is automatically grants you a color wheel. So for the lighting, if you go into live mode, I'll put this on the wall here for a second. So if you have a sim here and you click on this, you can change the light. So in the game, if you're in gameplay, your sim can change the color of the light in a room, but you have to be in live mode to do it. So if you want to do that in build mode, with this mod, you press shift and then click, and then it brings up this menu where you can choose a custom color for the light to be. And I mean, this is already in the base game. It just allows you to access it from build mode rather than buy mode. So yes, it's a color wheel that's in The Sims 4, and they don't have a color wheel for literally anything else, but there you go. Yes, download it immediately. That's a great idea. Here you go. Here's my link to the mods if you want to get them. I also use, hold on, let's unclick that. So you just shift click again to get rid of it. But anyways, and then there's tool mod. So tool mod is different. It's a more advanced and it's definitely unnecessary, but basically you can click an item and you can move it around in ways that it's not really supposed to. You can elevate it. So the 9 key and the 0 key, for example, here, hold on. Let's do a full breakdown. This is fun. So for example, with the 9 key, you can raise an item up, but it only raises it in certain increments. But with this one, you can elevate it to a specific number, like a very, very specific number if you want. So if I shift clicked this and then I wanted to elevate it, it can be between -25 and 25. So I could say I want it to be up 0.05 or something, and then it would go up just a tiny little bit. Same thing with rotate and scale. They are just like, they rotate things in impossible ways that you can't really like do otherwise. And scaling in a similar manner, hold on, you can use the left and right bracket keys to size objects up and down in certain increments in this game, and that's not using any cheats at all. But if you want it to be something in between these two, because that's a pretty big difference, then you can use tool mod for that. So that's pretty much the explanation. If you want any other like information regarding it, let me know. I don't know if that was like, you know, specific enough, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So all right, so back to this guy here. Let me get my image back up. We have, this whole thing is just like dark colored. Let me get my base game out. So we don't have very many exterior trims, but we do have some. I think this is gonna be our best bet because it's nice and simple. And it doesn't like, oh, actually this one's good too. Here's another hot tip. if you just want to do it on one little area, you just have to press shift. You've seen Lucy use this. Tool mod has always scared me because it seems so complicated. Yeah, it isn't. There's some pieces that I don't understand, to be perfectly honest. Like, I rarely use the move one. Here, I'll show you. It's a nightmare. So if I have this thing, you do this, I can move it, and like you have to do like math because it's on like an X, Y, Z axis thing. So you can move it laterally or vertically or like literally anywhere else, which is like, oh my God, like that's a bit too advanced for me, but I could put it like here. So now it's like in the wall, right? Or I can move it over here. It kind of scares me. And then I go, okay. I'll give you one example of rotating. So it's currently rotating. Hold on, we'll change the axis. Hello. Oh my God. Andui, thank you so much for the raid. What the heck? Wait, why did my raid alert not go off? I hope it did. Oh, there it is. Thank you so much for the follow. And thank you so much for the raid. Andui. And thank you for your first time chat as well. Please go follow. What were you doing in your stream? Let me know. Lunastry, thank you so much for coming on in. Thank you for your first time chat. Andui. I'm saying that in a French kind of way because I'm Canadian. Is it Anduil? Anduil or Andui? Anyways, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Wow, that was so nice of you. Thank you for coming on in. We're making a base game build right now. But I'm doing a small tutorial on tool mod right now as well. You're playing the Sims 4 2D challenge. I've always wanted to do that. Oh, that's so cool. I'm just gonna quickly show off this. So if I put 45 degrees in, then it moves like that. Do you see what I mean? Like it moved 45 degrees. Anyways, the not so French way is. Okay, got it. But yeah, that's pretty much tool mod if you aren't aware. So if you welcome in, by the way, raiders. So my name is Sarah. You can call me Snappy or Sarah. Doesn't really matter. I love playing The Sims. I sometimes play other games, but it's usually something in The Sims franchise. And I use she, her pronouns, and we have a good time here. And that's pretty much it. Yeah. Yeah, it's great. If you want to, you can look on Twisted Mexie's website to find the mods for it. That should take you to there, and you can get Better Build By, Tool Mod, and Smarter Pie menu. Smarter Pie menu is just for gameplay, but I really like it because you can search in the... Like, you can search for things because the pie menu for social interactions is so difficult to do nowadays. Anyway. But yeah, this is what we're doing today. I'm just trying to make this build here. Now, my question is, what should I use for the pillars here? Because I kind of want to use something that has stone in it, but I don't know if this really fits. I guess it does. We just need like a nice dark gray. Like this could work. I would prefer it to have something. Oh, wait, can we layer things? Because if we layer things, it might be nice. Better Build By I have always in the pie menu, something I realized today that I need again. I know. And I always forget to reinstall it when mods get updated and stuff. Ah, wait a minute. If we do this, we might be able to stack some. This could be genius. Give me 1 second. Do we have a wooden column? Or am I making that up? Oh, this could be a good option too. Okay, hold on. Hold on. This is the wooden one I was thinking. Oh! That looks like the picture. Hold on. I'm zooming in. Does that look like the picture, or does it look like the picture? You don't play as much as I build, so you don't realize I was finally starting a new challenge. Oh, nice. I want to do the 2D challenge a lot. I think it's super cool. I mean, it might clip a little bit, but I feel like this is pretty... Sorry, I'm in the way again, but also my face is not... You can't see me, but anyways. Do we think that's good? Because I'm just using the base game right now. Do we have another, like, stone? I don't think we have another stone pillar is the thing. So this is probably the closest I'm going to get here. Yeah, I kind of like this actually. I think I'm gonna go with it because obviously like the seasons one would be perfect here, but we are trying to just use the base game. Also, I think I'll take off the floor plan because we already did it. So let me just quickly whoop, change this, and then this is easier to kind of keep on screen a little bit, like so. All right, slay. Anyway. It does look like the inspo pic. Yay! That's super cool. We'll have to put something down at the bottom to like let you ignore what's happening here. But anyways, also anyone who came with the raid, if you need to raid and run, if you need to take care of yourselves, if you need to, I don't know, drink water, take a rest or anything like that, totally understand. But thank you so much for choosing me to raid and for coming on in and saying hello with your community. I appreciate it. So yes. All right. We need a third one over here. I'm thinking. Which is, I already forgot what we did. Was it this one? No, it wasn't. Oh, it was this one, right. I always forget that this even has a wood swatch. Like, it's kind of shocking. And then it was this guy, but we scooched it down, which is super fun. This, I think we also put a platform on or something. I'll raid and run now, but just quickly grab the missing mods and make dinner. Absolutely. Yeah, go feel free to have your nice dinner. I hope you have a lovely rest of your evening as well. Oh, wait, that makes it look so much better. Nice. I like this build. Whoever invented this on Pinterest or whatever website this was supposed to come from, thank you. I'm going to put this here as well because they do have this running across the length. You can kind of see it kind of go over like so. And then what I'll do is I'll have a trim around here that maybe matches it as well. Potentially. So again, we have to figure out one that works with just the base game today. Does this one doesn't look too bad. Let me see if it comes in like a dark gray that matches. This one matches really well. Hold on, let's do a shift here. It doesn't clip so bad with the columns at the bottom with the platform there. Yeah, I know, that's what I was thinking. Like it doesn't even look nearly as bad too. That's such a crazy hack. I never even thought about putting columns within one another. Not to toot my own horn, but I'm kind of impressed that I that I figured that out. Maybe we can move these down a little bit so you can see them a bit more. I almost want to scooch them like right into this corner here. They might not match up with the up above part, but it's not bad. Do this as well. You might steal that, yeah. Dude, that horn was a brilliant idea. Well, you know, when you have no packs, you kind of have to just come up with things that you didn't think you would have to. Ooh. And now I don't have to have the piece that goes there either. Zam. You'll credit me though. Oh, don't even worry about it. Do whatever you want. Listen, I'm not one of those people who cares that much about intellectual property. Unless you steal my master's thesis, in which case I'll be very upset because I did spend a long time on that. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is actually, wait, does this, no, this doesn't clip here. Chef's kiss. I also think it might go around the side here, but I don't know how far it would go. I'm thinking because we don't have any information on how far it goes around the corner, I might just like bring it down to the side here almost. Because I feel like that makes it kind of look cool. Master's, what are you studying? Oh, let me tell you. I love yapping about my master's degree. Okay, so technically I'm on my second master's degree, guys. I have a thesis and I'm working on a second one. Yeah, talk about academic machine over here. No, I'm just kidding. But my first one was on body image and embodiment, and well-being in transgender women and trans feminine individuals. So I'm really proud of that one because that's a very, I don't know, underrepresented topic in research. Yeah, it's my second one. So my second one is on perceptions of generative artificial intelligence, ChatGPT use at universities, and like the ethics of it and stuff. So we've got some sideways paneling along this side here. It's like a rich brown color. I gotta make sure it's the right thing though. I don't know if we're gonna be able to find something perfect. I might go with like, I think the rest of it, I think I want it to be a white brick rather than the white siding. And then we have like the paneling along here. Just because that's kind of, I don't know, kind of interesting, I guess. So we got simple siding here. It doesn't really have like a nice rich color, but it does have this brown. So that's not too bad. But yeah, that was my first thesis. And then, God, I don't even know why I'm doing, oh, this one's, ooh, that one's quite a rich color, hey? I think that one's the one. Yeah. All right, so then we have that down here. And it kind of, I would say it's probably for this whole little section. Did we do it down here too? It kind of looks like the white part is meant to go a bit further as well. Both those things are important topics in society right now. Thank you, thank you. I'm doing my best. I didn't really get as much of a choice in my second one, but I'm gonna put everything I can into it because I still do think it's very important. I think I'll leave this part just to be the white brick also, because, oh, we could do, oh, I like this. Either way, I think both are important to consider because like AI is a very hot topic right now, and I'm really interested to see a bit more about like how people feel about it, because there's a lot of different, I don't know, there's a lot of different arguments for kind of both sides. So I want to be able to make sure people have a chance to share their perspective no matter which way they lean. I think this looks, I'm guys, I'm kind of proud of myself. This kind of looks good. I'm not good at modern homes, so thank you, Pinterest, for the inspiration on this. I'm quite happy. For the roofing, I'm thinking we just go with this. The basic metal trim can never do any wrong. Do we have a matching metal trim? We do. It's a miracle. It's a miracle, guys. Oh my God. But yeah. I also have a study published on weight stigma and physical activity and how people are excluded from certain spaces. Oh, it's not gonna let me do it properly. Based on their size and weight and everything, and how that's not good and not inclusive. I think I'll also make this a ceiling. So if we go downstairs, make this whole place look like that. AI kind of terrifies me, honestly. I don't know that much about it, which probably fuels some of the fear, but I don't think it's gonna go in the right direction now. Yeah, I think the main concern that I've been hearing it's just mostly about people's safety. And while I can understand and I really do hear everyone's positive perspectives and like their excitement and their like, you know, their talks about all the advancements that we're making and blah, blah, blah. Like, you're not wrong. There's a lot that could be good potentially, but I think the concerns for me personally outweigh the like benefits at the moment. Just because, I don't know, I just, like, deep fakes are already a thing, and now generative AI is making it so that you can, like, sound like people and look like people and everything, and that, you know, there's just concerns with that. Which is just, you know, it's part of life, and it's part of technology development and advancement, and it's about how we kind of cope and regulate with these things and try to be ethical about all our decisions in life, because that's kind of the point of being a human being, is to treat each other with care and try to do our best to be kind to one another. Okay, this is looking really good. I might do a bit more about the back because the back is kind of making me sad. So I'm thinking we add another little porch with a pool in it. Big concern. Inzoy is a great example of how AI should not be used. Yeah, I would agree. I know that lots of people are very excited about the whole thing. But, you know, it's not for me personally. Wait, is this... Oh, That was only one high. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna have it like this, and then what I'll do is have I'm thinking I'm gonna have a round pool back here. Are you kidding me? I can't place it under a platform? Nor! What do you mean? Why? That's just rude. That makes me sad. Dang it. Fine. Okay, well, that's boring. What I wanted to do was raise it up, but just give me a second here, because I've seen people do interesting like raised pools. I wish I could figure out who to like actually credit for this, but just give me a moment, because I do have a thought. Ugh, thoughts are happening inside my head. Can you build walls around where you want the pool lower and place a pool to delete the walls? Oh, I could do that. I'm gonna try, but this is what I have seen. Hello? Okay, hold on. Oh, there we go. So this is what people have done. They've made above ground pools like this, and I just think that is like literally the coolest thing ever. And then you can put a ladder on it, and then the Sims can actually get in and still swim with it like this. But I wanted there to be a deck around it anyways, and I don't think I can do that. So now I'm kind of sad. But I still want to try this. So I'm thinking. Yeah, I know. That was my face too. I might even make like a fully circular pool, actually. I can do like a big one or a medium one. Let's put it back in this corner and just see what happens. Oh, invalid rounded room. Okay. Liar. I'm valid. I'm a valid rounded room. Okay, so this is a big pool, right? But this is what my pool looked like when I was a kid, kind of. And that's a crazy thing to say, but like I did have one of those, you don't have to inflate it every year, but like put it together. So I did have like sort of one of these. This is a little too big, I think. It looks cool though. Okay, let me try the small one. I've never, not once in my 8 years of playing Sims 4 I had a notion of making an above ground pool. Listen, neither did I. I saw someone do this literally on an Instagram reel, and it altered my brain chemistry. I was like, what do you mean? So what they had to do, this kind of sucks. This isn't perfect, but, oh Jesus, not that way. Like this. No, girl, no, side to side, girl, come on. Like so. Okay, so you had to make, what's happening? Good Lord. Anyways, you have to remove all this stuff. Let me live. There we go. And then you put stairs up to it. Or a ladder. I think the ladder works too. It looks a little silly. Hold on. Will you work, please? Thank you. And your sim can use it. You bought this game day one and you're blown away. I really cannot take the credit for this one, but I feel like it's so cool, right? Let me put it around the front. I feel like that makes a bit more sense. You just have to ignore this. But you know what? Like, it's cool. It's still cool, in my opinion. So, I can bring a sim here to test it, but I'm fairly certain it works. Plus, you can change this stuff out to make it look more like modern. Gagged. I'm gagged. That looks so good. Like, we could do like a little wooden thing here to make it look a bit more blended out or something. Maybe. I don't know. I'm trying to think of what I would use. Maybe the white one? You're so happy you rated into this. Thank you. I appreciate it. But like, do you see the vision? It's so good, right? There's so many cool different ones. You could also do like a stone one. Oh my God. And I mean, this is just considering we're using the base game. Like, imagine what you can do with other things. I feel like, what should we do? Should we do white or should we go with like a darker one? Like a gray. I feel like the white's nice and clean. You know, I saw a build hack recently for proper basement entry, and that's been such a game changer. Absolutely. I love build hacks. I feel like they're so cool. But yeah, you can just pretend that's like a normal pool ladder if you just like squint your eyes a little bit, right? Yay, I'm so glad you like it. Okay, so I think what I'll do then is I'll have a platform back porch. It's just not going to be as big. So, oh, sorry. So if we move this up and then move this out, it won't go as far. But honestly, like, that's fine. Because to me, back porches, where are we here? Oh. Yeah, that's good. I like that. They're, I don't know, they're for like your barbecue, but you still want to have like a nice backyard almost. Like you still, I think, maybe I don't even have it the whole way actually. I feel like even that size is kind of fun and like asymmetrical. Maybe we could have like a little shed here or something. Anyway, so do shift again just to pick the side that I want it on. We'll grab these little columns here again. Press shift to get both of them. And both of these as well. Oh, hello. There we go. Oh my god. I'm so happy right now. Okay, this isn't working as nicely now that I've played this. Oh, shoot. Sorry, now that I've placed it this way. Hold on. Let me cook for a second here. Let's do the columns first and then the platform after. Also, I have an ad coming up shortly here, but I'll be taking a break during that time, so you're not going to miss anything. It'll be about 3 minutes long, and we're going to play some words on stream while we wait for people to get back from the ads. How big did I have this before? I actually don't remember. I think it was, oh geez. This might not work the same as I wanted to. She's cooking. She's cooking. What about if I do this? Will it work then? Nope. I'll make this smaller, 1 second. I think we had it like this, and then we had a bit on the sides here. And then a little bit on this side too. All right. Yeah. You know what? Yeah. I like that. That looks really cute. Okay, now we can get this roofing stuff along here. And then again with the ceiling texture, just so it's nice and matching. And so far, only base game. This is only base game. So we can get some wallpaper for in here. I'm thinking maybe the new tiles that came out with the base game. How many times am I going to say base game today? Like these ones. Because I feel like that looks nice. I can also imagine maybe... I mean, these tiles are fun too. Just like a plain sort of one. Oh, those are very classic. Although the rounded walls make them look a little bit weird. Anyway. Fun time. Thank you. I don't know if that's gonna work. Yay! All right. Be right back. Testing, testing. Hello, I'm back. Okay. Oh my god, what did I miss? What else could it be? Metric? Is that a word? Like metric? Why is this so hard? Phoenix, you carried that. I can't believe you made it. What could this possibly be? Cert? Oops, hit my mic. Ream. That's a good one. Wait, that's not one? Ain't no way. Team. What if yeet is one of them? I'm gonna try that. Receipt? Am I allowed to live again? No, it's not. Okay. Receipt. Receipt. Oh, hold on. Meat. Meter! Oh my gosh. The American or the Canadian meter. Sorry. Nice, nice. Let's see if RE works as well. It did! Oh my god. We're not gonna make it. Tree. Trek, trem. Nor. Cream! That's a good one. Oh my god, we didn't make it. Ah! It's okay, thank you so much. Phoenix. Honestly, I'm glad you guys can't hear words. I don't know why you can't. I tried really hard to make the audio work. I don't know why it doesn't, but the game over sound is really sad. It's like meh. Anyways, thank you so much for sitting through those ads. I really appreciate it. Welcome back if you're still in here. Okay, we're just trying to pick out a wallpaper for in here, and I'm very on the fence. I don't know what to use for it. We could go like more cementy. You like it better muted, you can focus on the letters more. Fair enough. I mean, that's good. I'm glad you find it more concentrating. Oh, these ones are pretty good. These ones feel a little bit like a hospital, but they're not bad. It's just that everything looks weird on the curve, so I don't really know what else to do. I suppose we could just do like a really plain concrete type thing that doesn't really have like any sort of texture. I don't know. Let me see. Well, this is like a Martian soil. I've never used that. Any thoughts? I mean, is it okay that the tile stretches a little bit? We could still try. I don't know. Like, these ones are fine, I guess. You're just about to say something without texture would probably work. Okay, because, well, that's what I'm thinking. Because also, if it's an above ground pool, it's not like it's tiled underneath. It's supposed to be like vinyl or like fabric-y type stuff, at least from what I remember. So I might even just try to do like a really plain wallpaper and like a light blue almost. Because like no one's gonna know. And then for the flooring, pretty much probably the same thing. We could do, let me see. Yeah, concrete's probably our best bet. This might be good. Lauren, thank you so much for the raid. What the heck? This is our second raid today. Aces, Ellie, Lauren, Eric, thank you so much for coming on in. If you aren't already, please follow Enchanted Plumbob. I don't know if you're on the road to affiliate still, if that's something you're gaming for, but you have a follower goal, so I hope you hit it. Thank you for sewing your delete button, Aces, as well. Oh my goodness. Yes, welcome, welcome. Ellie, thank you for sewing your dilly button. Oh my gosh, thank you. How was your stream? I was lurking. I was there for a while and then I had to leave. But I hope it was good. Lauren, thank you for sewing your dilly button. Eric, thank you for sewing your dilly button. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. I love that. Also, if you're curious about where that came from, I love to sew and cosplay. So yeah. Did you make your goal? Oh, sorry, I missed some chats. What do we do? You hit 50 followers today. Oh my gosh. Good for you. That's so exciting. I saw that you were really close when I was there earlier. Oh my goodness. Also, sorry if I've missed any chats. I keep looking away. Oh, it was baby Ellie's birthday. Yay, that's fun. Oh my gosh, very cool. So we're doing this base game build challenge right now. It's looking, honestly, like I'm pretty proud of myself. It looks pretty cool. But basically, we got this photo off Pinterest with a floor plan, and we are trying to recreate it using only the base game, because why not? And this is where we're at right now. I'm trying to figure out what to do in the backyard. So we made an above ground pool, which is kind of fun and funky. I'm just figuring out what else to do with it. But yeah, that's wonderful. And in terms of how my stream is going, really lovely. We met some new friends. Someone else came in and raided us, and I was doing a little how-to on tool mod and better build by and stuff like that. So it has been very fun, to be honest. We're just chilling. It's a more like relaxed stream today. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I did this trick. I'm very proud of this. I put 2 columns inside each other to look like the columns that are in the picture. So I know, it's pretty amazing. Anyways, but yeah, basically I just like pulled this one down to be shorter, and then I put a wooden one inside of it. So yeah. Yeah, you love Tool and Better Build By. Me too. Can't live without him, honestly. So yeah, all right, we should probably start furnishing the inside, because we haven't done any of that yet. We've just been doing the outside, and I think I'll save the landscaping and more outside furnishing till the end. So yeah. So our floor plan is thus: bathroom, entryway, living room, dining and kitchen, guest bedroom, theoretically a laundry room, but meh. And then upstairs is another bedroom and a bathroom. The sizing and the layout is a little bit weird, but we're just going to blame Pinterest for that one, and move swiftly along. I also am thinking about maybe expanding this way, just to make our living room, dining room a little bit bigger. I know it looks a little stupid from the outside, but I'm okay with it, because we can scooch something in there. We can put like a little bookcase, or we can put a, what's it called? Like a dresser, a wardrobe or whatever in there. So yeah. But yeah, I'm glad you had a lovely stream. Also, anyone who has joined us with that raid, feel free to raid and run. Feel free to take care of yourselves. Drink your water, take your rest, and I don't know, digest whatever you need to. Just, yeah, take care. I love this flooring, by the way. I feel like it's so nice and so clean. And it has, like, they added a bunch of swatches, but honestly, the plain one is my favorite. I also like that they added more swatches to this one. This looks like a really good outdoor decking. The spiral parquet is super fun. That came with the, well, I guess it wasn't really a base game update. Could you consider it a base game update? It was that, like, rewards events thing, but this one came with the update, and it's great. I'm gonna use it in here. This is the guest bedroom. Probably put it in here as well. For our kitchen and living, I don't mind this. I think the flooring might change depending on the vibe we do everywhere else, but of course we have to use the new counters because they're just so pretty. I don't know what color I want to do yet, though, if we want to keep it like super sleek and modern and just do like an all black or all white one, or if we want to bring in like a little pop of color like the green or something. I guess we'll see. Eric, thank you so much for the lyric. I appreciate it. Eat your veggies. Have some snap peas. Actually, funnily enough, I saw a recipe for a salad using snap peas on my For You page the other day, and I was like, what? Like a salad? And they cut it up and everything. Lauren, thank you so much for the lurk as well. And yes, please go ahead and chill before you head out to bed as well. Appreciate the raid once again. Very kind of you. Okay, so let me go back to the picture here, because we have like an kind of how they wanted the layout of the living room to be. They wanted the couch to be along here and the TV here, which, like, yes, that works, but also they wanted then the dining room table to be like squished all the way over here, whereas I think you could probably have the dining room table like this, and then like bookshelves or something along here. I also think this for sure has to be a half wall, because it's going to be too closed off otherwise. So let's go ahead and grab, probably this half wall is good. Same with the one as the one we have upstairs. I'm so indecisive. She's indecisive. She can't decide. I wish we had the tiny living TV stuff. Dang. It's hard to do modern homes with only the base game. We could do like a built-in, like a homemade built-in thing. What I like to do is use like these things to build built-in, what do you call them? My mom just used to call them built-ins for like the TV. And you put like books under it and like your DVDs and whatnot. People don't really have that anymore, but that's neither here nor there. Can we get one that looks half decent is the question. I think having some nice wood tones in here is gonna really help us. Entertainment unit. Oh, yeah. That's what I would call it, yeah. Should we do the concrete? I wish this came in a lighter wood. Ugh, it's so irritating. Like, the counter itself is perfect because... Where did it go? Because it has these, like, nice light wooden tops to it. I just wish the uppers were also made of wood. Because, like, in what world would you have concrete? Yeah. Because I like doing this. These colors aren't really it. Should we just pick a color scheme? What do these look like? Actually, that looks pretty good. I thought the lip on it might be a bit weird, but it's not that bad. You're so mad your upper cabinet is concrete, not wood. Well, exactly, like a concrete cabinet overhead. Unless it's like fake concrete, it just feels like really, this feels difficult to do. We could do a light wood down here. Oh, actually. I mean, that's pretty good. This we could also maybe fill with like books or something, although that's a bit much. Much to think about. Imagine smashing your head off that in the middle of the night. Oh my god. I think I would die. The other option is to use, well, we could size them down, but I was thinking the other thing that I love is one of those new accent tables that came out in the base game somewhat recently. Like this one looks so good underneath TVs, and it comes in so many different colors. We could do like a pastels. I'm thinking, oh, the pastel green is nice. And the kitchen cabinets, shall we do... Does this green match? Oh, it kind of does. Let me see if I can match them directly. We cannot. But these are pretty close. I think that looks good, because then if we do commit to a green kitchen, I don't care if it's trendy, honestly. At this point, I just want it to be base game and look nice. So if everyone's doing it, it is what it is. Probably because it looks nice. But if we do that, we can add some cool stuff on there. So it's a good start. And then I still like the light floors, I think, because we can have more warm tone wood elsewhere. And then maybe if we commit to this, that'll help us bring out what we need for the kitchen. Oh, I want to use this end piece. It's so pretty. Where are we going to put the fridge? I guess the fridge can go here. I don't know. We'll see. We'll do that. Should we do an end piece? Yeah, I think we will. The fridges are so bad. I feel like that's the nicest one. Maybe we do scooch this all the way up then. There we go. Does this have a better color? Why? Green kitchens are trending IRL or in The Sims. I think in real life, and that's why The Sims did this. Because I've seen so many, specifically sage green kitchens lately in real life. It's like people renovating their house to have it and stuff. Oh, does this one come in stainless steel? This one's a lot better. It's expensive, but I didn't say we were doing a starter home. I said we were doing a base game home. But yeah, I have seen it in real life, so maybe it's a thing. I don't know. Plus, I think it does look fine, so. Oh my god, I keep taking off the base game tag. That's my bad. All right, so this, is there a matching? This is the matching stove. It doesn't really look that nice though, so. I feel like that one looks better. Still matches. Then we can get some upper cabinets up here. Not you. You. Has so many good little pieces. Oh my god. I love those end pieces because you can just like put a bunch of things on these shelves and they already look so full and cute. Oh my god. Obsessed. The Sims really, really cooked with this one. Yes, this reminds me of my childhood kitchen. Hi, Swag. Welcome on in. How you doing? The way you said not you, like it personally offended you. Not me, not Hermione, you. Sorry, that's just a vocal stim. I don't like J.K. Rowling. But yeah, ew, not you. It reminds me of that scene in, what's it called? It's not Legally Blonde. It's the other one where she's like, as if. And she like pushes through the people. You're doing great, lovely. I'm so glad to hear that. I like this trash can as well. It's quite nice. How's the building going? It's going well. We haven't really done a whole lot of furnishing, but this is the outside so far, which I think is like, it's quite nice actually. I feel like it matches the vibe of what we saw in this, image. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Just a little modern base game build kind of thing. Thank you. I think it's cute too. I'm really enjoying this so far. Still not sure what we're gonna do about the wallpaper, but I guess we'll just have to figure it out. Yeah, this kitchen's looking really good. In terms of appliances, I know they're a bit of a pain, but I do like a coffee machine. I feel like they look really cute, and like quite realistic. You hate J.K. Rowling with a burning passion, but you do love Harry Potter. Yeah, I think a lot of us are in that boat, and it's like really important to acknowledge that, like, while we aren't going to continue to engage with her like new content or like buy things to support her, it's just, I mean, you can't deny that it literally is something we grew up on, so it's quite difficult to like unlearn all that stuff. But yeah. Why is this floating? What's happening? Don't do that, girl. There we go. The milk cartons are so cute. Oh my gosh. Should we do one? I mean, these came with that login event, but I feel like having one by the coffee machine is kind of iconic. It's so cute. I'll keep it in. Why not? What else can we put in here? Probably this mug rack. I do love this. It's so big though, is the thing. Maybe I'll just, hold on, I have an idea. If I move this out of the way and then I make this a little bit smaller, that might seem a little silly, but maybe they're just like espresso mugs. That's fine, right? Put them back here. I can even put it further back, honestly. I don't care if it's in the wall a little bit. Like that. Nice. You've never seen the milk cartons, are super cute, or never used them. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to use them because they're literally just like a bright blue milk carton, but I think it's funny to have it by the little coffee station over there. So yeah, I'll keep that one. All right, for the living room, let's continue here. So I'd like to get, oh gosh, what couch should we use? It's so hard because there's a couple of good swatches on these couches, but there's not very many. Like this one has such a good texture, and so does this one, but the rest of them just look like plastic. Do you see the difference in this? Hold on. Look at that difference. But I don't know if peach is a good color to go with this green. We could. I'll put it aside for now. The other options are a little bit terrible, but it's not so bad. I mean, I guess we can look through these. These just don't look very comfortable to me. Also, I wish they had like wooden legs. That'd be so much nicer. Where's the texture on half your items? I know. I know, it's a bit of a nightmare. We could use like... This feels so large. This, bear with me. Maybe there's a swatch in here that looks a little bit more modern. Because if we can get one that has like a lighter wood that sort of matches the legs of this thing. Well, no. This is not it. Dang it. The white one's okay, but no. You're bearing. There's just not very many. Oh my god. The base game couches are so bad. This one's okay. Wait a minute. This one could be okay. I know there's literally like 2 swatches, but maybe? Okay, no. Just kidding. Just kidding. Oh my god. EA, please. These are all so bad. I think we're just gonna have to go with my classic. It's the only good couch. All right. Then we'll do some living chairs. We'll tie in some other colors. Maybe we'll have a rug that ties in both of those colors a bit better. Who knows? Maybe there'll be a little bit of a miracle. What sort of chair should we put to the side? Do we have the green anywhere else? I actually don't know if we do. Now that I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna look it up. Colors, green. I do love the color filter tab, but it's not always very good. Thank you. Vote of confidence, we got this. I don't think I've ever seen this swatch before. Interesting. Very interesting. I don't hate this premise. I just wish the wood wasn't so dark. I'm trying to lean away from doing, well, that's fun. From doing like a fully black and white type build because it just feels like cheating. It's like, oh, wait a minute. Hold on. This is the matching swatch to this couch and it doesn't have the texture. Don't do this to me. Why? Why? What was the reason? Oh, please. You've also never seen that swatch, yeah. Great. Well, what if we, hold on. Let me see something. What if we just looked at everything real quick? Of course it doesn't. It's a lot easier when you have like a limited pack build, because I like doing 1 pack plus base game, and then usually the pack can carry in terms of like looking cute in the base game and does like the supplementary stuff. This is pretty sad. Actually, this one's not bad. It kind of matches, if you squint your eyes, it kind of matches this one. Not me gaslighting myself. It's okay. It's okay, Sarah. It's okay. This one's not... It also just doesn't look comfortable. What about a dining chair? Is any of the dining chairs look nice? Oh! Could this be a living chair? Can we just pretend this is a living chair? Maybe. The cream color goes with the couch. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot where we put it. Hold on. Where did it go? Wait, this looks like a chair for a dining room. Or not a dining room, like a sitting room. Come on, why does it only have like 3 swatches? What is this? Boo. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me. Sims. What about this one? No. I think it was this one you were talking about. Give me a sec. I'll go back. There was a creamy swatch. I don't remember which one it was. Let me go like here. Was it that one? Oh. Wait, are these different? Oh, those are the same. Okay. Yeah, it was like these ones? Wait, are these all different? What's happening? Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, that one. The cream swatch and the cherry you gaslit yourself about, yeah. This one, I think, is kind of a... It's not bad. Also, you know what, though? Hold on, I just forgot my favorite thing ever. Not you. We have pillows. Duh. Boom. We're gonna save this. We're gonna save this with a pillow. And she's gonna look beautiful. Tell me we have the color. And it comes with the texture. Stop. Hallelujah. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so happy. I'm very happy. Anyways, sorry, I just had a little mental breakdown over trying to find a pillow or trying to find a swatch for any chairs in here. I feel very accomplished. Okay. I'll change the swatches in a second. Shall we do a matching pillow or shall we do like a different one? There's not even, oh my god, they don't have the green. I'm gonna, I was hoping they would have this nice green. Does this one have, is there something else that we should change this to then? No, I feel like that's fine. We'll just do this. It just adds a bit of dimension. It makes it look more like lived in and real. Also, I have another trick that I want to do because this doesn't look realistic to me. We're going to rotate this one. So this is the right axis. So what we're going to do is we're going to rotate it 5 degrees. Okay, that was the wrong way. -10. Okay. And then you just like slightly pull it out. Whoop. So that like gravity makes sense or whatever. There, boom. Oh, I feel free. That was amazing. Okay, now let's see if we can find a matching rug. Okay. I want to see if we can tie in the green and the peach here. Might be a long shot, but let's just go through green first and then we'll go through some other ones. So yeah. All right. Yes. This one's a good one for like the bathroom. I'm going to save that for like underneath the, what's it called? The literal bathtub, I guess. What else do we have? We have like this rug. It's a weird shape for a rug. Oh, this one could be good. Weird shape again. Not really the right size for this living room. Is there a smaller one of that? No. Okay. Maybe we'll look up pink. And it's not really pink. There's not really a color for that though. Oh. Wait, I think this one could have something. Let me see here. Well, you can always use this in the guest bedroom as well. I love this rug so much for kids' rooms and stuff. Yeah, not really. Maybe this one. Also not really the right size, but oh well, actually, that's not too bad. I don't mind having a beige rug there because I just feel like maybe also filter by orange. Yes, I was gonna do that after. I just want to make sure I look through this first. This one could be okay because it's kind of modern and it's plain, so it kind of ties things together. Now we'll go through the orange section. Oh God, hello. Oh, wait a minute, this one could be good. There's a couple of, no, that's not pink, or not green. Not the right green anyway. The orange options are sad. Yeah, my jaw dropped, I'm not gonna lie. These ones don't see, they're quite bright. They don't really match. Okay, that's fine. This one's not horrible, but it's like very blah. Oh my God, it only has 3 swatches. Jail. Jail. I actually kind of like this one. Let me just make sure there's not like a better beige swatch. Yeah, I kind of like this. Shockingly. Okay, cool. That's not bad. That's not bad. And then we can always add, here, we'll move this guy over a little bit. So it's kind of like, oh, the pillows. Oh, well. So it's not so, you know, squished. And then we can also, oh my God. And then we can move this guy over a little bit. Doesn't all have to be butt up against everything. And then you can move over a little bit. We need more rugs in the base game. The current ones need a refresh. Absolutely. I'm with Lucy on that one. If she made a kit, or if The Sims made a kit that was just literally carpets and drapes, smash or pass? Smash. I would buy that. I don't care if it was $8 Canadian. I would buy it. Because that is what we need. All right, that looks better. Okay. Jesus, yeah. The base game swatches, like, honestly, the variety isn't even bad. We just need more swatches on them. But yeah, if we got like a curtains thing, oh my gosh, the curtains are so good. The curtains in some of the DLC are so good, and these are not. They simply are not. Actually, these are my favorites right now, which is shocking. But they do have like a nice plain swatch to them. So you can kind of like, oh, do we want to do that? I guess we can leave, actually we'll leave the living room open, but I'll do this in the bedrooms. Because what I'm about to do might blow your mind, but I'm going to add a, no, it's not going to. It's a very well-known hack that people do, but basically we're going to add a shelf to the top to make a curtain rod that's custom. So surfaces, displays, because we only have the base game, what we can do is we can just throw this all the way along here. And then it'll look nicer. Can you see, hold on. Yep, those are poking through. That's fine. We'll raise this up a little bit then. Move this over here. Yeah, that's better. Okay. So for the color of this one, I think we'll just go with like a nice light wood tone. You always forgot about the hack. I know. Well, it's because when we got a kit for free. The what's it called? Oh my god, I don't even remember what it's called. The was it Courtyard Away? What was it called? Desert Luxe. I want to say Courtyard Oasis. It's not that one. The Desert Luxe kit, a lot of people got for free, including me. So now I have those curtain rod thingies. So it's like mostly accessible, but a lot of people missed out on that opportunity to get it for free. So especially where I don't have whatever pack that it comes with proper curtain rods. Exactly. You won't have the nice modern ones for Modern Luxe, but it's not a big deal. I don't know why these look green up here. They're not supposed to be. They're supposed to be this nice light wood. We're just gonna deal with that. All right, do the same thing down here. Yeah, Desert Luxe. So Desert Luxe has, oh man, this one isn't centered. Of all things, I know. I don't even use that kit except for the curtains. It's very silly. I'll put it on right now so I can show you. So Desert Luxe came with all these items. It came with this like chair here, this weird like bar stool thingy. This couch is nice, I guess. I've never used this stone couch. These guys here, this square, this square, this circle, this shelf, which is pretty nice, but it looks like it was, it looks like it's from Tatooine. We have a bar, and then we have, of course, the only thing that everyone wants it for, which is these beautiful curtains that come in all 3 heights, and the little curtain rod that goes with it. We also got this weird shade thing, barbecue, floor lights, a little outdoor thingy. I mean, it's nice, but I only got it because I got it for free, so I wouldn't have got it otherwise. But that's just me. All right, back to the best game. Is it just me or do some of these items look reskinned from other items in the game? You're not crazy. That's probably the case. I'm trying to think about what they would be specifically. I mean, we obviously have all these items. I think the point of kits is that nothing is new. It's just like a slightly different vibe. So even if we just compare to the base game, for example, and we have this chair here, and then we have the base game equivalent, which I've already lost sight of, but I know it's here somewhere. This one here. Like, it's the same style. It's literally the same. Just one is a bit wider. And then if you go to bar stools, I would say it's pretty much a new item. The dining chair and the curtains. The curtains, I don't think we have anything like it. We have this, and then we have like these in the base game. So like we have obviously like, you know, similar things. This one's very similar, so that one's a bit annoying, but as far as the curtains go, let me scooch over to that area. At least as far as base game, there's nothing like this because it's see-through. So the closest we have is like this thing, or I guess this one, sort of. But yeah. We don't have a, whatever it's called, like one of these, like we don't have anything like this particularly, but I don't know, yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm sure there's stuff like that in other packs. Let me see. Because now I'm curious. Because I have everything except for, oh, you know what? It might be in For Rent, if anything. I'm not really sure. But similar curtains to Desert Luxe. Shout at me if you see it. So we'll have this one. And then we can look for other ones. I mean, this is Modern Luxe. It's quite different. This is the base game one. It has one sheer portion, but not really. And then, I don't know, we have like these ones. There's like these sheer ones from Parenthood. These are the ones from Seasons. Growing Together. Oh god, those ones are so ugly. This is Wedding Stories. That's like a really plain sort of one, not see-through. Yeah, I don't see any other that are see-through. I would say that these are unique, at least in my game. I think that maybe they're in For Rent. There's some that are sort of more similar, but I would not know because I don't have it. The colorful base game one is the one you were thinking of. Yeah. It's like the side-to-side one, but it's easy to duplicate. Oops, let's raise that up one. Why isn't this on a nice... Why are you doing this to me? Nope, that's not quite right. Whee! But yeah, that base game one with a little bit of sheer stuff on it. Go back to base game here. I don't like the thing on the end. Where is it? Because it's got this like really extra little doohickey on the end that looks like it could kill someone. And it's actually, I mean, listen, it's not that bad. It's good for kids' rooms and stuff, but there's only like one plane swatch, or I guess a few, but like it's for very specific instances. Anyway, all right, so we got curtains down here. Did I do the curtains up here? Oh, I need to do this thing here. This one might be clipping into the ceiling, but that's okay. And then I don't think anywhere else has those curtains that need the fake curtain rod. Okay, cool. All right, back to the best game. So we have a bit of that in there. I guess we can get to decorating this living room a little bit more. So I wanted to get, where is it, under storage somewhere? Here we go. For me, most part, I genuinely don't mind if they reskin items. I hate playing with stuff I already have. I prefer new content. I would agree. I completely think the same. There's a couple of times where they have had some mistakes in that department where they've really done something like inappropriate in terms of reskinning, where it's like, okay, you cannot possibly charge me more money for this. It's the same exact item. But other than that, like the kids' drawing tables, I know that people are sick and tired of them. However, I don't know, you're not really gonna, you can't really get away from that, to be honest. You want to be able to make that accessible for more people, and not everyone gets all the packs, so it's not that big of a deal to me. But, I mean, that's just me. Should we do... I like this desk. I don't love the little pops of color, particularly, because it's not quite the right ones. I suppose we could do... Do we have, like, a light version? Oh, this one's not bad. It's not very modern, though. We are trying to go a little bit more modern with this. That one's a bit too modern. If only this had a few more swatches. We could also go for a dining table, though, to be fair. That is also a thing that we could do. Like, this one's pretty good. There has to be some other colors of it. Oh, that's cute. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, can you click it, please? That one's kind of nice. We can zhuzh it up, too. Make it a bit more interesting looking. Like adding a bookshelf on either side, perhaps. I actually really like this one. I don't think I've ever used it before. I kind of like that it has so many different little objects on it. For a base game item, this has a lot of detail, and I appreciate that. It's a little bit like worn down though. I'll think about it. It's pretty good though. We could also do like this one. Do they come in the nice swatch? Kind of. Not really. What about you? What are these swatches? Ew. Where's the wood texture? Where is it gone? Nor. What about this one? It's not modern. I'm having a crisis. Oh, I suppose we could just do one of these things. Oh, but this one also has that... It's also locked into the color. Good point about not everyone buys every pack. I also think different styles are important too. The base game drawing table and the one that looks like it's made from cardboard, yes, are very different. I completely agree. Same thing with the one from Mount Komorebi. Oh, let's do this one. The one that is from Snowy Escape. I love it. It looks so cool. It's so nice and plain. And then we have like, yeah, we have a bunch of different ones now, and I don't really mind that. I do think every time you have a new expansion pack, you should maybe add like at least 1 or 2 new things to the game that aren't just like redos of the same old. But maybe that's maybe that's asking for too much. I don't know. Okay, what should we do for the color of this one? I'm trying to... Oh, that one matches. That one's nice. Look at a nice little computer as well. Probably just like a family PC. It's kind of nice. We'll have like a plant in this corner, so I know it looks empty right now, but not to worry, not to worry. Oh, do we go with the good old-fashioned authority? Loving how the build is turning out. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. There's something very relaxing about doing a base game build because You don't have to like worry about figuring, like there's so many fewer decisions having to be made. And it's just like, it's so nice. It's so nice. You're so limited. That's why I love like a good limited pack build, because it's just like, I don't know, you're like, oh man, I wish I had that thing from that one pack, but you're like, well, I don't, so oh well, and you just kind of deal with it. Some of the things that I like to do are using a bin as a new plant pot. I don't know if any of these ones are going to really work for this purpose though, because they're kind of like, I don't know, the base game has a bit fewer options in that department, but okay, obviously not that big. Hold on. let me cook. Let me see actually. Scale, we're going to do 1.2. Okay, a little bit more. 1.25. Never mind. Sometimes too many options is too much for the brain. Absolutely. Scale 1.35. Okay, I'm gonna scale you down. 0.8. Nope, not that. 0.8. Okay, let me try something. If I just scoochy. Oh, no, it's sticking out the back. Nor. Yeah. That might not work for this hack might not work for this thing. What else could we use in lieu of that? Adjust the width of the bin. No, that's not something I can do. No, it just scales it like up and down. I can't like make it any wider. The only thing I could do is put like 2 together, which just kind of looks it doesn't look great, but I know we have some other sculptures that look like pots. Like we could use this one. I think it has a plain swatch. This is a mostly plain swatch. We could try this. Hold on. That's not too bad. Let me raise this up using tool. We're gonna elevate it 0.2. Nope. Negative 0.1. A little bit more. Negative 0.5. Ah, darn, yeah. It's not like complete magic. Oh, you know what? 1 second. I think I need to start over. I've messed with this thing too much. This looks like a good size. Let's get the plant to match it rather than the other way around now. It'll be helpful to have this thing in white. It doesn't look too bad already like that. It's not bad. You wanted 0.05? Yeah, well. Too much brain power, I fear. This one's not a bad idea. We could also use a different plant. We could use like this one in there. Potentially. This one doesn't really have any plain swatches either. Oh, wait, it does. What am I talking about? What am I doing all this nonsense for? Hello? I could just be doing this. Okay, we can use that hack elsewhere, but I didn't realize this one had just like a white swatch. Since when? That's so funny. Jeez, anyways. All right, we'll get some little desk clutter on here as well. I love this item. It's so cute. That was really funny. I did not expect that to be the case. I'll add a little lamp on here as well. I love a good table lamp. I feel like this one is the one that I see everywhere. Let's use that. Oh my goodness. Well, we can always add a bit more later. Maybe I'll add like just some pencils on here. I know I think we have some base game pencils. We do. We do indeed. I do like these. There's not really very many slots. I might have to, hold on. Go in with one of these old-fashioned tricks, like so. Maybe a little bit more out like that. I don't know if anyone here is a Marvel fan, but I went to go see the new Thunderbolts movie. Chef's Kiss. I loved it. Is anyone else planning on seeing it? I'm gonna sneak a little bit under there. They probably won't be able to use it, but I feel like that's realistic for a little home office space anyways. Oh, we forgot to put a coffee table and stuff. I completely pivoted. Oh well. We'll go back. There we go. So for dining tables, maybe we can tie in a bit more of the modern stuff here. Oh, alternatively, we could have the matching table. Wait, this doesn't even match. No. I have never seen a Marvel movie in your life. Oh my goodness. Well, that's fair. No, I'm not. I'm just joking. That's really not a big deal. I love a Marvel movie, but it is not necessary to watch them. I feel like Marvel fans are a little bit crazy sometimes, and they're like, everyone should watch every single Marvel movie because they're actually the best thing ever. And I'm like, I mean, yeah, I enjoy them, but okay, like chill out. Maybe we'll get like a second table back here. Not you. Did this one come with a small version? Because that would be really ideal at this point. I like that this matches the color, but I don't think we're gonna find anything else. Is Deadpool Marvel? It is, yeah. It do be. Which Deadpool did you watch? Because there's 1, 2, and I think there's 3 Deadpool movies, and then there's the Deadpool and Wolverine movie. Or maybe there's only 3 total. But I've seen all of them at one point or another. I enjoy those films. As much as one can reasonably enjoy that kind of silliness. This is actually a good option. Nope, not why. Oh god, oh god. I better save the game. I haven't saved in a second either. Does that look silly having 2... Can you go away? There we go. 2 different coffee tables there. I don't know if I like it. I think I prefer just to have a lamp here. Just finished the first one. Yeah, I love it. It's so fun. I think you'll probably enjoy them a lot. I'm hearing a lot of negative words about Ryan Reynolds recently. I'm not exactly sure what he did, so if he's done anything like super egregious, let me know. But I don't really know of anything that he's done particularly, and I liked the Deadpool movies, so yeah, I enjoy them. Oh my god, we are slim pickings for these lamps in here. Oh my goodness. Yikes. I kind of have to just go with this one, to be honest. It's like the only one that's normal looking. It's kind of okay though. I might move this chair back a little bit. Like this. That looks good. Or shall we have this in the corner here? Oh, that makes more sense, because then we can put a little plant here. Don't say that. I love Ryan Reynolds, Blake Lively, favorite Hollywood couple. Oh, there were definitely words about Blake Lively recently. I feel like that was a smear campaign, though. And I don't really know any of the drama. So I'm like, I don't want to talk bad about her, but yeah. I'm not sure what is going on there. I feel like I've heard that she's hard to work with. But at the end of the day, I'm like, there's bigger fish to fry. Like, no one in Hollywood is that great, so shall we just, you know, can we not just cope with it a little bit? At the end of the day, it's not that serious. All right, I'm gonna make this look like a video game console, I think, rather than a speaker. And then we can also put a speaker somewhere else, but I feel like that looks kind of cool. Oh, speaking of alarms and stuff, we should probably put a burglar alarm in near our little door here. And then also one at the back. But I love them as a couple, yeah. Also, should I put like a little platform step up here for The Sims? I feel like I should. Potentially. Let me see. You gotta sleep. Thanks for stream. Well, have a lovely sleep. And thank you for popping in. I really appreciate it. It's always lovely to see you here. I have to redraw this wall back, of course. Oh, did my door disappear? No, it didn't. Okay, good. Anyway. Actually, I think that looks okay. It breaks up the kitchen kind of nicely. What I might do is, I have an idea. Hold on. What if oh, okay. I was thinking about putting this all the way along here. This is kind of weird, but hold on, just bear with me. If I do this, maybe? This is so dumb. I have so many things in my mind. Sorry. First of all, an ad is coming up, so beware. We'll take a short break during that time. But also, nobody's perfect unless a celeb is committing a heinous crime or saying outrageous things. We can agree to leave them alone. Yeah. I would take a similar stance, I would say. Like, I'm not really bothered by celebrity culture. And why did the windows move with it? wait. Hello? Is it going to move them back? Oh, it did. Okay, that was weird. Anyways, I like this idea because it breaks up the space a little bit. And then we can like walk up through the door. It's kind of fun. Anyway. I forget what I was saying. Oh yeah, I was saying like I have no problem leaving a celebrity behind if someone says like, oh, I don't think they're a good person. I can be like, okay, sure, like whatever. I also don't like put that much value in celebrity culture because I feel like if you get too invested in it, that's why I don't know. Sims, are you okay? Yeah. Not at carrying this with it. It's so funny. That actually looks really nice. I like the fact that it's split up a little bit. All right. Ad time. Okay, we need to do a little restart because I think we failed this one. There we go. All right, see you in 3 minutes. Hey, Laura. I'm back. Okay. Magi. Ooh, that's fun. Why do I get all the crazy ones? Like, I've never heard of any of these words. Giro. Oh, you've already passed. Wait, Giro's a word? What does that even mean? Morag. Gome? Is Gome one of them? No. Rame. No. Mare. Marge Simpson. Ah. Grow. Raggy. What is happening? Ram. This is so dumb. Thank you so much for sitting through those ads. Welcome back from them. And thank you for playing the game as well. Gina? Jira. I hate this level. Me too, it's horrible. We mean we passed it. And thank you so much, Sawa, for coming on in and sewing your daily button. How are you doing today? Thank you for helping us do words. Maybe I'll do, we can do one more if you want. This will be our last words on stream anyway, because I'm not gonna get to the 3-hour mark probably. Oh, now what is this? What? Pake? Pake. Packed. Smarter than me. Me with 2 master's degrees. Paked? Cape. Oh, wait. Like the Caped Crusader. Oh my gosh. Okay, what else though? Cake. Okay, that's fair. Yeah. Oh, pack. Duh. I wonder what the other ones are. Seed. Peed. Keyed. Cade. Cade. Paid. What? Why is this happening? Deek. Deep. Deep. This is horrendous. Deepa. Wow, we got, oh my god, we passed the level. Good job, guys. I just want to know, like, what could the other ones possibly be? Dak? Deek. This is so bad. Apehead. Aced. Oh, that's a good one. What on the world are the other ones? Caped? Draped? No, we don't have a draped. I thought I already did that one. Yeah. Well, Cade? Apehead was one? What? That was amazing. Okay, we're cooked for the next round. Next time we do this, it's gonna be like so difficult. But anyways, thank you guys. All right, back to the gameplay. Sawa, here, let me show you what we've been doing. We've been making this beautiful base game home. I'm very impressed with myself. I probably won't be able to finish it this stream, but we'll see. That was great. Good job. Okay, so our living room is getting there. Maybe just like a couple more little things. Let's see, decorations. Oops, get base game back on here. Okay, what should we have on here? Maybe like a little thing of books or something. I don't know. Nothing too crazy. You're headed to the gym. Just want to pop and say hello. Well, thank you so much for popping in to say hello and to participate as well. I hope you have a wonderful gym session, and thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. We could also do this little basket here. Maybe instead of a guest bedroom, we can do a kid's bedroom. I feel like that's kind of fun. Sawa! 200 bits? What the heck? Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Thank you so much. That is very sweet of you. And now you have a bit, an unlocked bit emote, at least I hope. Or no, I don't remember how many you need for that, but you certainly have a bit badge, so that's cool. Thank you so much. That is very sweet. Also, I love this little bear guy. He's so adorable. I think we'll do the fox one in the kids' bedroom. That'll be fun. Bits badge. Woo! Yes! So cute, right? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, have a wonderful time at the gym. All right, this feels like a pretty fulfilling living room. Maybe I'll add a couple of toys for the kids as well. I'm not sure what they might need, but I think just throwing a couple things down makes it feel a little bit more like lived in and stuff. Look at some like blocks and whatnot. We'll do a toy box in the kids' room, I think, but maybe that's good for now. That's a bit of fun. Kind of feels a bit more like a family home now. This is getting super cute. I feel like we should pick a wallpaper though. All right, let's go into the wall patterns. What do we have here? Oh, I didn't even put an archway in this area. Interesting choice, Sarah. Let's see. We do have those new arches that came out. Oh. Ooh. Very many cute little arches. I like this one. That's quite nice, actually. Is that this one? Yeah. Okay, that's good. And then we can do... I guess we don't really need an arch anywhere else. That looks good, though. And then for the interior doors, I'd like to use this new one here. It's so pretty. Maybe we'll have... What is this going to be, though? Because this is supposed to be like a linen closet type thing. Oh, wait, how are we getting to this bedroom? Whoops. I covered up like the entire wall to get in there. Maybe we'll do... That's okay. You know what? We'll just make that a weird entryway. It's fine. We can reconfigure this in a second. That's like whatever. All right, so now we have the door here. That's a large child's room, but it is what it is. It's fine. It's totally fine. Yeah. It's fine. We'll do like a nice big closet maybe this way or something. I don't know. That's a future problem. Or do we? Wait, hold on. We don't have to follow the rules. Give me a second here. What the heck? Let's just put the entrance up here, and then there's like another little landing area. That's cute, right? Because then we can put one of the kids' drawing tables over here. I know did we get rid of the base game thingy? Kids activities. No, we didn't. Perfect. Oh my gosh. We can put the little kids' art table right here. That's so cute. What color shall we do? I might go sad beige baby here and just do the beige one, but we'll have like some nice stuff elsewhere. Also, I need to get better stairs because those stairs are not the vibes. Yeah, I like it too. I feel like it makes more sense, and we can still add a closet like here, an unofficial one, but it just like looks nicer. Okay. All right, stairs though, before I get distracted here. I keep jumping all over the place, so don't worry about it. That one's okay. That one looks pretty good. And then some railings. We don't have very many good ones, but I want to get some like cute modern ones maybe. Or as modern as we can sort of go here. Yeah, I think these ones are probably a good idea. Is there a wood swatch for them? This is technically Horse Ranch, which is kind of annoying. This one... Oh, that one is too. Dang it. Why is Horse Ranch up in base game? I don't understand. At least, I don't think this one is, but let me just do a quick check, because I tried this the other day. Not really the other day, but like I was doing a base game, or like a build challenge where I had to do limited packs, and it was like, you've used Horse Ranch, and I was like, no, I haven't. BRB, gotta have to call my sister if I'm babysitting. Yes, no worries at all. No worries at all. Oh, good. It doesn't count. That's great. All right. See you in a bit. Enjoy your lurk. Let's get these doors elsewhere as well. So this is the happy birthday door. We'll put the bathroom one there, and then maybe I'll just do like a double door situation right here for the fake closet. And then upstairs we can have an entryway to the bedroom right there. And this like lovely ensuite bathroom up here. I might even make it a little bit of a smaller bathroom just so we can have a bigger landing, because we can scooch a shower into that part, just because I feel like it's nice to have this. And then we can have a fence that matches. Oh, I got rid of the tag. Great. Good job, Sarah. That's okay. This one I think is not. Yeah, this one's good. Perfect. All right, fun. Now we can get the base game flooring upstairs as well, because I have been neglecting that. Oh, no, flooring, please. Thank you. Okay. So use this one, I think. That looks so nice. I like using this in the bedroom as well, and then we can put rugs down underneath the bed instead of using carpet up here. For the stone, is there a good concrete maybe? Ooh, I like this one. It's kind of fun. Yeah, I like that. That ties everything together quite nicely. I love this build so far. I'm actually like quite impressed. I thought this was gonna be way harder. But the base game nowadays is just really nice. So there you go. All right, for colors up in here, oh, we could do a two-toned wall. Oh, wait, why do I kind of like this? I like this as an accent wall. I wonder if maybe we can do that in like the living room and like along this wall here. And maybe we supplement it with like a white, like one of these bad boys. Potential. Ooh, sorry, just gotta chill. My classic go-to, oh, Pure Expressions. No, I wanna do this one. Plain but pretty. We could do like a gray wall, but this gray is quite dark. And I don't love the millennial gray vibes. Let's see, what is this categorized under, this color? Is it considered pink? Let's have a look. So I do kind of like that. It's quite interesting. There's like this one. Almost like a beige. Oh, we could do green. Ooh. Like a very, very chill green, like this. Does this match? No. We'll go by this to determine what sort of color we should do. Like it looks like it would be this one, but it's most definitely not. Ooh, that one's really close. Oh, I like that. Oh, should we just go green? Not in the kitchen though. Maybe we'll do a mix of green and white. Impeccable Plaster is a fun one. Okay, and then for the kitchen, not green, thank you. I'm thinking we just go with like the new backsplash thing here, because it's quite nice actually. The other option that we have that I like in some modern homes is bringing the outside in a little bit. So using like this paneling on the outside walls or whatever. Not too bad of an idea. Oops. Just put this along here as well. The green might be, oh, I don't know. Do I like it? I can't tell. I think I do. What is the plaster called though is the question. It's called Pretty in Plaster, I think. No, it's not you. What is this one? Impeccable Plaster. Well, where is that then? Oh, unbent smoothness. Ooh. It is giving sad beige. However, we could keep this on some of the walls and the green on others. Maybe. Potentially. I can't tell if it's in there. You could put like this green in the inside over here. And then this plaster elsewhere. I feel like that's pretty good. Let's see what that looks like from the first person point of view. I find that's very helpful usually. Welcome back from eating your vegetables. This is a great view. Okay, up we go. So this is around the corner. I do like the concrete wall. I think it's interesting. And then the green sort of like accent wall. Yeah, I actually like this. This is cute. Oh my God. I like this. You are babysitting tomorrow. Lovely. This feels, I don't know. I'm very happy with this so far. All right. We've got the green. We've got the unbent smoothness. I feel like it works out. And that's your nieces or niece that you're babysitting? That's fun. I don't have family close by, so I can't babysit right now, but boy, would I love to. If I ever move back closer to where all my family is, hopefully I'll get the chance to do that. I do love babysitting. Okay, so we'll do a wood trim, probably just in white. Or do we go with this nice light wood tone? Ooh, light wood tone, I think. Yeah. You've painted it, and I love the two nieces, toddler and infant. Oh, so cute. Yeah, I like the colors. I think that it's not too crazy, but still quite fun. Okay, and then what else are we needing up in here? Maybe let's just do this bathroom. Let's just see what we can do. Okay, so base game bathrooms. Oh no. Oh no. I remember buying Discover University just for that shower. I think they're the cutest things in the world, but I'm pretty biased. They fill my life with so much joy. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that, Phoenix. I'm very, yeah. Honestly, kids being cute makes me very happy. Maybe we do like a couple built-in things. We can do this, and then we can add a matching shower. I don't know which one is theoretically the match to it. Oh, that one's kind of nice, actually. I don't hate that. Do you come in like a normal color? Kind of. I like this one too. It reminds me of the Seasons one with like the stone. It's quite nice. And then the other thing I was thinking is having a half wall along here. Thank you. I agree. I think it looks pretty good. So this level of half wall, Sims can actually like walk over it. Also, let me just do like a regular wall in between here real quick here. There we go. So this might look a little silly, but if we paint it the same, it'll look nice and seamless. Yeah. So if you put a half wall up against a tub, the Sims can still use it. Yeah. You learn something new every day. Yep. We're gonna use the same half wall trim as well. I'm so glad I'm like teaching you things. This is really funny to me. I never thought that I would know more than anyone because I just feel like so silly about The Sims sometimes. Maybe not this shower. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Let's see what kind of tile we should use in here. Actually, what I'm thinking is using the a combination of this stone. I feel like that's kind of fun. And then like putting that in here as well. For whatever we end up having. Cause like, isn't that kind of nice looking? Looks more built in. Just when you feel like you have a good handle on the majority of the hacks, I learned something new. Yeah, it's a helpful thing to know that we have access to. It's quite cool. And then if we grab a shower, I can do, what can I do here? Which one shall I do? Oops, I lost them all again. Maybe I do, which one do I do? They're all so ugly. Hold on, what do they look like out here? Oh, that one's pretty good. We'll scooch it in like that. Because then the other thing is, if you weren't aware, if you scooch things into the walls, they can still use them. So now this looks like a built-in, you know, stone shower, which is kind of cool. Doesn't always work, but yeah. So if you're in here, this is what it's going to look like. Which I think is like, I don't know, it's kind of interesting, right? And we'll paint the rest of the walls something else. Okay. Maybe we just use this unbent smoothness for the rest of it as well. Love, thank you. I think it looks kind of neat. We'll get color in other ways. Also, I might change, oh geez, sorry. What else could this be? Because there's another tub. Ruh-roh, I lost it again. There's a couple tubs that do this. So this one, oh, this one should work actually. So it might look a little bit better. This one also does it too. I kind of like this one though. This one looks more modern and it matches this one, I think. Do we have like a lighter? Ooh, yeah, that's good. Slay. Okay, so now let's put this up here for the tub. And then for our sinks, I don't love these options, so I might do, actually, hold on, let me put this over on this side so then I can put two counters over here. And we can grab the brand new ones like so. Oh, hold on. That ruins the illusion, so I'll use an end piece instead, which I think looks more like a bathroom anyway. And then you just grab one of these bad boys up in here. Got a nice light swatch, and look at all the matching faucets. So slay. And then we'll put our window back here, or a mirror rather. Mirror options in this game are limited a little bit. I find the base game ones just to be so small. And that's, I think, my main frustration is that they're just like unreasonably teeny tiny. Unless you have this one. I mean, this one's fine. It's more sleek and modern anyways. All right, then we'll get some towels and some accents and things like that. Something matching in The Sims, yeah. Good luck. This is like my fave hand towel. I always just go for like the black or white one. That's so nice and modern. Little hand pump in white. I'll probably move this actually. Scooch it like right. Uh-oh. Come on. Bear with me. Ugh! Behave, please. There. That's better. Okay, and then we need to get this over here. The toilet will be over on this side. Not sure where yet. Probably like this though. And need a few more little items. I love adding a little bit of clutter to this space. Also, the main reason I use a lot of clutter on these counters is because the Sims will cook their dinner here, and I don't want that either, so gotta be careful with that one. Okay. The little natural looking cup is nice, or like this basket. This one has a matching nice white towel. So I can put that over here maybe. And then for our little toilet, this is like our family bathroom, so we want to make sure that we have something for the toddler if we are indeed having a toddler. I think I might just do a child, so I don't have to worry about that stuff, but I don't know, we'll see. Okay, so for you, I think I like this. Oh. What? So they have been squishing the catalog. Wait, that's crazy. So this is both Island Living and base game now. What? That's crazy. Anyways, that's a modern looking toilet, so I'm gonna use that one, but wow. Interesting. All right, anyways. I think that's pretty good. We don't really have a whole lot of color in here, but I'm not too bothered by it. It's just a bathroom. But let's get a curtain because they deserve some, you know, a bit of privacy. How can it be both? Well, that's what I want to know. So basically, here, hold on, let me look something up. This is new. So if we go to the toilets. So, oh my God. Yeah, okay. So it used to be when you loaded up this menu, Island Living. Let me get rid of base game. Huh? Oh, that's even weirder. It should show up when you just put Island Living, but it doesn't. Okay, so it used to be that this showed up and it was considered an Island Living toilet, but it's just a recolor of like the base game one. I'm like in shock right now. What's happening? Like, hello? Because there was like 5 new swatches. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All of these weird little wood tones. These ones were all... Oh, this is the same. I think this one... Yeah, these are Island Living. But then this one, which is the base game one, is not. What is happening in the House of Commons? And you know what else has done this that I noticed? Horse Ranch. And you know where? The fences. So Horse Ranch has these fences, right? You know, like whatever, that makes sense. But guess what? Horse Ranch is also on this fence, unless it's not going to show it all of a sudden, like a little rat. But this one here, hold on. Let me show you something, okay? I'm going to put a couple of options down that I think are Horse Ranch. This is Horse Ranch, right? Nowhere else in my build have I used Horse Ranch, I promise. I'm going to show you. This is just going to blow your mind. It uses Island Living. Oh my God, wait. Last time I did this, this considered it horse... Wait a minute. What about you? Which one of you is it? Because I did this one time and I had a lovely swatch of like white wood and it considered it from freaking Horse Ranch. Okay. Conversely, bear with me. Same stair railing. The stair railing is Horse Ranch. Horse Ranch. Look. Okay, now let me save it. You're gonna see. You're gonna be like, what the heck? Look! Hello? Like, I don't understand what is happening in the House of Commons. You're correct. So all of a sudden you have a base game item and it's Horse Ranch now. Huh? Yeah, I don't know. I do not know. I think it's because those, if you have those packs, you get more swatches of base game items inexplicably, but also like why would that be something that anyone would want? I just don't understand. I don't understand. Make new fences. Why would you I'm gonna cry. What is the reason? I don't want Horse Ranch. I just like, now people are gonna try to make base game builds and then it's gonna pop up in the gallery like, oh, you can't download this. Like it does and it doesn't. I don't know what to say. Like I like that they're compressing the menu, but they're doing it in the wrong way. You know what does need to be done, and I'll tell you specifically what needs to be done. The one that bugs me the most of all of them. City living. Look at this. Look at this. Every single one of these is the exact same painting. And they don't have any swatches. This has one swatch. And guess what? They're the same size. It's the same painting. These are different swatches of the same painting. Oh, I need to paint the outside of that. Why is this not one item with swatches? Same thing with this one. This is the same item, but different swatches. but they gave it to us in the form of 6 items instead. What is happening? Same thing with these ones. These are all the same item. They're all enormous paintings that no one ever uses. All different swatches. No other swatches of these. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, honestly. And they have that in a lot of the earlier expansion packs. And they like... You think it's one item with multiple swatches? If this is just my game, my marbles will be gone. Anyway. Oh my goodness. Okay. I think that's all good now. One second. LMAO. I want to know so badly now though, because like, what about my game decided that those were all going to be different items? And it's only it's like City Living and like other earlier packs used to do that, and they weren't organized effectively. They're a bit better at it now, but it used to be like really irritating. And they just clog the catalog at this point. So it's like, if you're gonna pay attention, like if the Sims team is going to pay attention to things like the different swatches in Island Living and put them in the base game one, but not condense down those previous ones, I just don't even know. I just don't even know what the point is, to be honest. It's actually quite silly. It's quite silly, honestly. All right, what should I do for my window in here? Probably just like a blind, like these blinds. That's probably good. What the heck? A raid? Curious Crow, thank you so much for the raid. What the heck is this? Bengal Cats, thank you for your daily button. Lady Oaks, thank you for the raid message. Thank you for your first time chat. Hold on, let me get a little shout out in here. This is my 3rd raid this stream. What is going on? Bengal, wait, no, hold on. Who am I shouting at? Curious Crow. Ah, Curious Crow. What a cool name. Tell me all about your stream. How was it? Tell me about yourself. Yeah, how did your stream go? My name is Sarah. You can call me Snappy or Sarah. I love the Sims franchise. I stream it, I don't know, sometimes. Please feel free to drop a follow to Curious Crow. Thank you so much for the raid. My stream is going well. We're doing a base game build right now. And as you can see, I think it's going pretty good. I'm trying to recreate this like building that's obviously on the screen here from Pinterest. But yeah, also Gabby, thank you for your first time chat with the raid as well. Stream was good. We did Sims 2. Lovely. That's so fun. Hold on, I'll have to give you a follow. I love Sims 2 follow. I love Sims 2 follow. I love Sims 2 streams. I stream the Sims 2 sometimes as well. We're doing a Chaos Legacy challenge right now. And it's chaotic. It's certainly chaotic. But yeah. Brianna Peppers, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the pod. You're now a treasured member. I appreciate that. But anyways, yeah, this is our little home so far. Oh my god. Wait. I just lost half my bill. What's happening? Hold on. Phoenix, when did the kitchen disappear, first of all? And second of all, Gabby, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the pod. Yes, the Hannah Montana sound effect. Absolutely. The chaos chat. How do I prefer my peas? I like boiled peas. I like peas in things. I like it in mac and cheese, and I like them in like casseroles and stuff. The kitchen's gone. Well, like some of it. What happened? When did this happen? Lady Oaks, thank you so much for the follow as well. What the heck? You guys are all very sweet. Thank you so much for that. I've lost some of my build here. I don't know what's going on. Opening your. Okay, so it's not really like a particular challenge so much as it is opening your. I decided to just be chaotic. So I had my sim. God, the lore is so hard to explain. I had a full Sims family because I was playing The Sims 2 for the very first time with it. And then what we ended up doing was the oldest daughter moved away to university after the youngest son was taken away by CPS. And then we had a baby, but the baby could not be named. So we had to like figure that out, and it was a bit of a nightmare. Now, once we moved to, it's not funny, I've got skill. Thank you. And basically, how do you even explain what happened? She went to Strangerville, or not Strangerville, Strangetown, and she lost all her memories. And that was because I moved my save file people, like, literally over to Strangetown, oh my gosh. And my sim just, like, forgot all of her family members and, like, forgot her husband. And I was like, what's happening? Also, thank you for sewing your first daily buttons, Brianna and Gabby. Oh my goodness. So it's just been, like, insane. This poor girl went through university and then wanted to move out of Pleasantview? Yeah, Pleasantview to Strangetown. And then her memories got wiped because you can't do that apparently. And I didn't know that you couldn't move towns in The Sims 2 without issues. Curious Crow, thank you for your first daily button as well. Thank you. Anyway, so it's the worst. It's finicky, yeah. I didn't know what happened and I was like so sad about it too. You were unable to finish college. In The Sims 4, I know. See, The Sims 2 University was like it's been really fun. And The Sims 4 Discovery University is just like, it's just a mess. Like it takes forever. Your sim becomes a fully fledged adult before they're even like finished uni. It's like impossible to finish it in time. I think we'll work on the kids' room now, by the way. But anyways, but yeah, if you need to raid and run, feel free to. I totally understand. Take care of yourselves, have some water, decompress after stream, do whatever you need to do. And thank you so much for all those follows. I really appreciate it. We have fun here. Oh yes, game loading into your Reno to check that item. So we were just talking before you came in here about how there's an item in City Living that's just like super random. And thank you so much for the follow, Ebby Chanel. That's a cool name. Welcome to the pod. You're now a treasured member. Yeah, so we were figuring out that the City Living swatches are like just hot garbage, and nothing is just stays where it's supposed to be. So, anyways, that was our main issue. What is happening? There we go. Lady Oaks, thank you for your daily button as well. Love it here going into a lurk. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. You can also do like a little exclamation mark lurk if you want to get your vegetables in for that. Whichever one floats your boat, tickles your fancy, however you see fit. But yeah, thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate it. I'm not going to be live for like too much longer, just because I've been at it for a little while in here, but I want to stay on a bit now because we've been rated, so I want to appreciate you for that. Okay. Children's bedroom. I know Lil Simsy uses this swatch all the time, but I mean, it's for a reason. Look how cute it is. Also, why is it so bright in here? Thank you. I love the color scheme of this one. I'm trying to think if there's anything else we can use because I don't really want to just copy what I've seen before. But it's so nice. And it is a bit modern, so I like that because it matches the vibes a bit better. Plus, it's like a new color scheme a little bit. I honestly can hand on my heart say I've never used the dots. I just wish there was a couple more swatches of it. Like, it's good. And yet, here we are. I'm finding myself never having properly used it. So, it'd be like that sometimes. Also, this is the most Sims 2 coded wallpaper in The Sims 4, in my opinion. It's good, but it could be better. I swear that picture used to be one item with multiple swatches. Well, you would think so. Maybe it's broken. I actually don't know. It's good, but it could be better. Yeah. I agree. I like it for certain circumstances, but it's like very specific. Plus, not much matches it, which is a bummer. All right, kids' bedroom time. We have a plain flooring. I think I want to make this like zoo themed, like fox and zoo. So let's get into that. We have like this little item here. We can grab like some fun animal swatches, maybe like this one or something. I like the koala. I haven't used this one before. It's kind of fun. Same with the banner looking things. That for sure used to be one item. Really? Now I want to look it up. It feels like a conspiracy and it feels like I'm making it up, but I promise you I'm not. It's always been that way for me, and it's been the most irritating thing in my in my life, in all my days. I like this item as well. It's cute. Although we are going to have like a closet, so I don't really know. Burritos, welcome on in again. Saw some cows playing poker on a mountain. They must have been Must have been a pretty high stakes game. Welcome on in. Thank you for your daily pun. I appreciate that. LOL. Yeah. All right, let's get some beds up in here. Do we want to have one child? Oh, we can use this new one. I love this bed. It's so cute. Do we have matching colors though is the thing. I don't know if we do. This one like kind of does. I don't know. I'll put that one to the side for now. I think I want to get either a blue, I suppose blue or orange bed. I don't want a yellow bed. So we'll go by color here. Let's see. There's not very many beds in the base game, I fear. It's not great. We definitely want it to look like a kid's room though. Oh, that one's pretty good actually. Well, now that I've got The Sims open, I might as well play. Please do. I love it when people like parallel play like that. I do that all the time in other people's streams as well. I'm a big fan of opening The Sims and just building while I listen to people play. Do we do a toddler or a child? I don't know. I do need to run, but have a great rest of your stream. Thank you so much for coming on, and thank you for the raid again. And take care of yourself. I appreciate it. And thank you for sharing your community with me. Okay, so now should we put it this way? Oh yeah, because there's like the little things on the end. Oh, that's super cute. Maybe I'll put it in this corner then. I'm trying to think about the way I laid out my room when I was a kid, and I'm kind of forgetting, but I tended to have things tucked in a corner so that I wasn't scared of like falling off the bed. Let's get a little side table as well and get rid of this color swatch thing. What should we do for the side table? Do we go with like sad beige baby, or do we try to get some more color in here? There's not really a yellow one. Or no, let's see if there's orange. Tie in a couple more of the fun colors as well. I bet this one matches. Yeah, it does. I mean, we could just go with this one. I haven't used this base game set in a long time anyway. I feel like people just forget that it exists because they're like bored with it, but you really can't go wrong. It's fun. Maybe I'll put this. I almost want to give the kid a desk or something because we've already got the painting table out here. Maybe I'll do like a little reading. Wait, we could do like a reading nook. Oh, that's so cutie. I'll put the fox at the end of the bed here, and then I'll put like a bookcase in this slot. You had a loft bed as a kid, you fell off frequently. Oh my God, it's so bad. Oh my God, I was so scared of the my friends' like loft bedrooms. I had one friend who had a like a bunk bed situation, and the thing is, she had such a short wall ceiling, I guess. Like her room wasn't that tall, so she was like this far, like 2 inches away from the ceiling. I don't know how she didn't hit her head every single day. I would have lost my mind if I was her, but she really wanted to have space underneath it, so you know, it is what it is. Ooh, yellow. We can tie in the yellow there. That's fun. Love a reading nook. Huge book lover. Me too. I'm rereading one of my favorite childhood series right now and having so much fun doing it. I haven't reread it in ages. Let's see what swatches are on this one. That one's cute. Yes, I like that. You had at least a foot of space between your head and the ceiling. Well, that's reasonable. Like, that's what it's supposed to be. But my friend just like, I don't know. She just wanted it anyways. What series is it? Oh, okay. So let me put you on to this series. I unapologetically still think that everyone should read books meant for 12-year-olds because they're low stakes. And I think that's my favorite part of it because the world is really stressful nowadays and there's no need for you to be in your sad boy hours when you could just have a little bit of fun. So the books that I read as a kid are called Levin Thumps and the Gateway to Foo. And it is the author Aubert Skye. And those are like, I mean, obviously it's like a fake name, probably. But it was like a 5 long, yeah, I think it was a series of 5 books. And when I tell you, oh my God, the joy that I'm having just like rereading this series right now, It's so cute. It's so cute. Oh my gosh. Can we get a backpack up in here? It's basically like the premise is that what is it called? It's not called backpack. Is it? It's a base game item. Oh, here it is. Anyways, the premise is that there is a land called Fu where the people who live there help to weave the dreams of the people on Earth. So like we are just regular, like you and I would be regular people, and the people in Fu would help weave our dreams. And first of all, that's adorable. But second of all, there's like this whole adventure to save Fu because there's someone evil trying to like, you know, get rid of it and whatever. Like that's the premise of the first book, and then it's like a whole thing. Yeah, I know, sold, right? And it was first released in like 2005. It's so far as I'm rereading it, it's aged pretty well. I don't see there being too many issues with it so far. Like I keep a really sharp eye out for like problematic stuff. And I will say that so far so good. I don't think there's anything particularly bad about it. Even it stands up to the test of time. But yeah, it's super cute, super easy read, just a lot of fun. Highly recommend. You can probably just find it at a library now. Like I don't even think it's, you know, I don't know if they'd even sell it at bookstores anymore, but you might be able to order it somewhere. But yeah, super cute. I'm rereading it with a friend because she'd never read it before. I feel like this room is really cute. Maybe I'll add like a rug or something and some more toys. The kid deserves to have something to do in here. Maybe they're like a young child, you know? Ooh, what colors should we do? This is kind of fun. It kind of ties in the different colors. I don't like the black dot underneath it, but I might be able to just like scooch that under the bed so you can't even see it. Let me use the Sims 3 camera. If I just hit it a little bit, no one is gonna need to know. That's actually not bad. I'll find the first one at my local library, and if I like it, I'll definitely buy the series. Yeah, it's super cute. I feel like YA novels are like, I don't know, like people like to be really mean to the whole genre of like young adult and like, you know, tween books because they're like, well, that's not real literature. Well, you know what? I'm not here for real literature. My life is not meant for these things. Sometimes I just want to have a little bit of fun. Sometimes I just don't want to cry profusely at a book. Oh my gosh. This matches the little fox here. I'm using it. Maybe I'll put it in like this little corner. It's kind of cute. Anyways, you're almost 30 and you read YA fiction almost exclusively with a few exceptions. Thank you. You get it. I love that kind of stuff. Cheesy little teen stories. It's like, it's cute, you know? And again, like I said, low stakes. Not much to worry about in that department. You can just kind of chill and live your life and not worry. Oh, we could have put a dollhouse in. Can we fit a dollhouse? Maybe I'll put it here. We can move this thing over to this side because we've got plenty of room over here. Like this, maybe? Yeah, it's kind of fun. Pretty high stakes managing. Oh my god. Please recharge. We'll come on in. Hold on. I gotta scroll back. I don't want real life stories about real life problems. I have enough of those. Give me fantasy, YA, cutesy stuff. Exactly. Sometimes I just want to read YA novels about crime. What about the boy in the striped pajamas? First of all, that's not YA. That is a historical fiction piece of work to help educate children about historical atrocities. So like, yeah, duh, there's tears. But I also don't know, like, I don't read that on my leisure time, you know? So it's a little bit different, you know? Anyways, you never really grew out of your dystopian science fiction craze of the early 2010s. Me neither. I love that kind of stuff. Another one that I really loved in that genre was Maximum Ride. It was about this girl and these kids who were like tested upon in a science lab because they grew like wings, like angel wings. They could fly like birds. Oh, it was so cool. We read it in high school when you were a YA, so take that. Thank you. Well, so did I, but that doesn't mean it's a YA novel. You're so funny. I have not read the book, but I saw the movie and my god, I was unprepared. Well, that's usually what happens when you watch movies about about the Holocaust. Jesus. Anyways, but yes, you're correct. I mean, to be fair, actually, one thing that I find to be really funny is that in my it's not funny at all. Actually, it's not funny at the end of the day, is it? It's serious. My teacher in high school made us do a entire unit, my English teacher, on genocides of the world, like historical genocides. So we had to read a book about like every single one, and it was very intense. So you can imagine, I'm aware. I'm aware of these things. All right, children's room ceiling light. Probably the only time I'm ever going to use this light, but we're going to do it anyways. Do we have swatches? We do. Maybe I'll go with the blue one. What does it even look like? I don't think I've ever looked at it. Let's see. Well, looks like nothing. There's no point. There's no point in using this light. It just looks like a light. You've seen movies about the Holocaust before and documentaries. Is the ending? Yeah. It is. It's very sad. I will not deny that. I guess we can just do like a regular light in here. I don't know. Speaking of, we should probably do lights elsewhere. Oh, what was that little glitch about? That was interesting. Put this one in the living room. We already have one for the table over here. For the kitchen, I wonder if we should do like these new ones. They're kind of fun. We could do like this hanging down here. Kind of takes up a lot of your view though, is the problem. However, I can make this light dimmer. So I can make it go to about 80. Like so. Boom. And now it's not so much. I feel like that looks fun. The only thing is that everything in here is silver and this is gold, so I might change it to a silvery one. I haven't used these yet, but I really like them. They're kind of fun for a kitchen. I might make these lights in this room more warm. Maybe? We'll make this one a little bit brighter. It's almost like too bright. Oh shoot, I'm doing this room again, aren't I? Dang it. Ah, this room, 80, warm white. Okay, this light, neutral. And 100. Maybe? Speaking of, oh my god, your favorite is The Number of Stars by Lois Lowry. Oh yeah, I've seen that one actually. I love Lois Lowry. I also really liked it's the one about the books. I forget what it's called. It's the one about the book burnings and everything. That one's also a very good one. Again, I think these books are quite important. They're just very, very sad. Let's get a picture on this wall. We actually don't have any artwork in here yet. I mean, I guess we can go with classic base game stuff. I love this in a modern home, so I think I'll put this in the parents' bedroom maybe. There's not really like a wall where there's complete emptiness. Oh, maybe in here. That could be kind of fun, the hallway. Or is there a room? Actually, it might be best down here. I like to do this. It's like really maybe a weird thing to do, but I put 3 of them side by side and I scale the ones on either side down a little bit. Like so. I know that it was kind of an unhinged way to start the sentence. You're so good. I just don't want to get banned on Twitch. I don't really know what the censorship is like around here, and it's a very dark topic. So you want to make sure you're not on the side of like, you know, the denial or something. Anyways. But yeah, I think that looks really nice as like a art thing. And there's not very many pieces like this. I want this picture to have a few more swatches. That would be my dream because I love it. All right, this corner is looking really sad. I think we need another light in here. So I might do this ceiling light over here and just do the same thing I did before. So changing it to be about, be like a neutral white color. And then we can maybe do some plants. Oh, I think a plant would go really well in this corner here as well, because we haven't done that in a hot minute. Oh my god, we're already at 3 hours, guys. I don't know if I can finish this today. I might need to raid out. But that is, you know, that's okay. We have plenty of time to do this another day as well. I'll be back on Thursday probably. So not to worry there. Ooh, that looks good. I like that one. Here, I'll snooze the ads. All right. I think the downstairs is pretty much complete with the addition of maybe a few more items here and there. I know all we have to do is technically like the bedroom up here, but we also have to do like all of the outside, and I want to make sure I have enough attention to detail on those portions. And at the moment, I am feeling quite tired. So I think I will end stream, but this has been really lovely. So let me go into just chatting for a second and do some thank yous, because I have a lot of thank yous to give today. Firstly, Andui, oh, shoot, I forgot how they said to pronounce that. Andual, thank you so much for the raid. Lauren, Enchanted Plum Bob, thank you for the raid. Curious Crow, thank you so much for the raid. And to everyone who was following today, everyone who, you know, was lurking today, I can't even tell you how much I appreciate it. It's very, very kind of you all. And Sawa, thank you so much for the bits again. I really appreciate it. It was nice to meet you. I hope to catch one of your Sims 2 streams. Yes, thank you. I think maybe Thursday will be the Sims 2, and then Saturday I'll finish off this build. I kind of just like change it up every time. I was planning on doing the Sims 2 today, but then I was like, that takes too much energy. I need to just do a chill build. But yeah. So I'd love to do a Sims 2 stream. Hopefully you're able to make it. Let's go see who we're going to raid. Oh yes, I love the Sims 2. Also, let me do some shameless self promo. If you'd like to follow me on YouTube, you'll be able to see all my previous VODs of my streams. So if you want to look at some of my Sims 2 content, you can also find a bunch of funny clips and shorts over there. So I've like shortened down some of the streams to like just the funniest moments, and you can find those on TikTok or on YouTube as well. Let's see, who's live? Who is live playing The Sims 4? Who we would like to go and see? Hold on. I might do something a little crazy today, and I might raid Rochella because she's doing the St. Jude fundraiser. So let's go. Let's do it. Okay. So if you would like to, we're going to copy over our raid message for the raid today. If you are subscribed, you can grab the subscriber one, and if you aren't, you can grab the follower one. If you're on mobile, you'll have to put a space in between all of the emotes to make sure that they come through when we go over and say hello. But again, thank you so much for being here. Take care of yourselves until I see you next. Thank you for everything, and I will see you next time. Rochella is doing a wonderful fundraiser right now for St. Jude's Children's Hospital. Little Simsy has sort of put it together. She's part of the Simsy team. Simsy isn't live anymore, but I'd like to go say hi to Rochella while she's playing The Sims 4. If you can spare $1 goes a long way to help with this vital cancer research and other research that St. Jude does. And if not, just leaving a lurk in one of those St. Jude streams does really help as well. So anyways, thank you and goodbye.